lifelong friend who owns a 2015 iMac 27-inch, maybe. And we're going to document the swapping process for you because I've never seen this actually myself. And he's got the parts. What do we have?
I'm something of a scientist myself. Let me show you. We have
We're live from the phone.
We got our potato SSD here. That's cute. And we got,
Is that the thing going in?
Yeah, and then there's this one that goes in the back.
Oh, wait, there's two?
Yes, there's two.
Whoa. How big is this one?
That one's 1 terabyte. The other one's 2.
Whoa.
Because I'm not made of money.
3 terabytes in total?
Of disappointment, yes.
3 terabytes of disappointment. I remember the day you bought this, actually.
Yeah, oops.
Oops. Do you need a chair?
No.
Okay. Well, feel free to... What's the first step? Do you have it all memorized, or are you going to...
Yeah, I got it memorized.
Dang.
I wanted to show you the boot time.
Oh, okay.
Right now there's a fusion drive in there, so it's got one of the little blades in there, and then one of these gigantic guys in there.
Well, oh, is it?
Yeah.
That's my old one.
This is what is actually in there right now. It's about right there.
So when he bought this 3 terabyte fusion drive, was that like as high as it would go?
Yes. I wanted a little storage. Big mistake.
Yeah. Were there SSDs available at the time?
Yeah, for $1,200 you could get the same thing.
Oh, and how much is this worth today?
About $260.
Oh, wow. So it's much cheaper now. So the limiting factor is being able to yank this atom-infused thin Mac together so that we can...
It's held on with tape.
Really?
Yeah.
It's just tape?
It's just tape.
Jeez. We already got a super chat from Brain Freak. Obligatory super chat. Keep it going. See, I'm checking the chat with the iPad, so... Yeah. Sorry for no animations on this one, but...
So this guy boots up pretty quick.
How long do you think on typically?
To boot?
Yeah.
Like 15 seconds.
Okay.
Or somewhere around there.
Because it's fusion, so part of it's hybrid.
I want to say the OS is on the little blade type SSD in the back.
Oh, okay.
But the problem I've been running into is I own a Red, so I have really large files. And when you try and play those, they don't play.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you try and move those especially, things get really slow. If you're trying to move the files from one drive to another, and then, it's an ATA or SATA drive in the back that's rotating, so the
spinning disks. Yeah,
I get 60 megabytes a second when I'm under a full load.
Oh,
so the fusion drive will push and pull where you need it, and for most stuff it's fine. But if you're doing trying to create things or have large files, you
at 6K
all the time, it starts to suffer, and it suffers greatly. And I can't even watch the stuff that I play. Like this right now is about what.
Oh, it's right.
What the regular SSDs will do. The blade type will be on the right side.
Oh, okay.
And that's about close to half to 2/3 of what the one I'm going to put in there is. So hopefully when I'm done with this and I have the OS on that little drive.
This one's got... this one's got...
Yeah, that one's much faster. That one... Well, the other one's got the Mac OS because I don't have anything to plug this into except this.
Oh, I see. Oh, this is a SATA?
Yes, that's SATA.
So this is a SATA SSD, and then this is PCIe?
Yes.
Got it. Okay.
I think it's PCIe, 3, 4? I don't know.
Wow.
Whatever.
So this is
so right now it looks happy. It's that looks great, and then you start working and you have a bunch of stuff open, and all of a sudden you're getting 60 and 60. You're like,
yeah. It's way worse. Gotcha.
It's not even way worse. It's I can't freaking use it.
You can't even do anything.
Start rendering everything over again.
So that's a problem.
Yeah, it's a problem.
Cool. They noticed the chime. This is a late 2015. Yes. I think I was at the Apple store when you got it.
You were.
I think I vlogged it that way. I'm not going to read that message, but thank you, Duns Day. Appreciate it. Connor says he upgraded from a 2015 iMac with a Fusion drive to a Mac Mini with an SSD, and it's night and day different.
Best job I ever had.
That's the difference of a solid state.
We're about to...
Makes sense.
Break some stuff here.
Goody. All right.
Let's see. First thing I'm going to do, I don't know if I need to, but because I'm going to be pulling the motherboard out, I'm going to take out the RAM because I don't know if it gets caught. And I'd rather not do it when it's already on its back. So.
Did you replace the RAM already?
I did.
Oh, okay.
You could also got 32 gigs of RAM from Apple at the time that I bought it for a whopping $1,200.
$1,200.
that's dumb. And I went with 16, which was like $300. And then I think I got it through Otherworld Computing or somewhere else.
Otherworld. Got it.
I got the same amount of RAM 5 years later for $100. It's like 150 or something like that.
Okay.
So
I can show what you're doing back here.
There's a little button inside the power.
Oh yeah, I remember this thing.
It just pops the door. I'm trying not to stab myself here with this spudger. So you push the little button, and out comes the
middle door.
The code.
Whoa.
And there's these
instructions.
these little tabs back here. You lift those out, and you can pull out the chips. When the chips are down, they'll eat the chips. Okay.
Rip out the brains. I'm the brains of the organization. I'm gonna try to read the chat in a minute.
1 minute.
Ooh, there's one of them. 8 gig stick.
Very slow. It's 1800 megahertz.
Oh yeah.
And nowadays you can get stuff that's like 3200.
Ben Close says he also has a late 2015 with a 1 terabyte Fusion drive. Biggest regret is not getting 2 terabytes.
Yeah, my father has the same machine I do. He's got a 2 terabyte drive, and unless you opted for the 3, you would have, I think, a 64 gigabyte blade stick in the back.
Ooh.
So mine's got a 128
Mm-hmm.
gigabyte SSD that it bridges and offloads the files to.
There they come.
The ones you use the most. Just the people you care the most about.
Alpha donated and says, I love repairing Apple products, howling with excite. Yay. He's a wolf, I guess. In mouse clothing. Ah! Alright.
This thing is like cute.
Yeah, my iMac Pro cannot open there.
Yeah, and you can even on the 27 I was reading, you can actually replace them if you don't mind soldering.
Ooh.
But there's the RAM is soldered in. That doesn't, just because it's soldered in doesn't mean you can't replace it. It just means you have a lot more work
Yeah.
to do what everyone else can.
This has my iMac's got a big exhaust right there. It's just air.
Yeah, mine's all full of dust back here.
It's weird to think this is almost 6 years old now. And yet that's basically what a new one looks like. The design has not changed much that amount of time. Sorry, I hit my foot. Sorry. Alpha says I'll miss that RAM door. August says the 1 stick is more than my whole 2014 Mac Mini RAM. Well, they only had 2 sticks, didn't they? At least I thought. I'm gonna move this over here, just so it's a little easier. Get another plate. Is it gonna stay here most of the time, or do you want to move it over here eventually?
I was gonna move it in the middle.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll move this then. I just want to be able to show you as I see what people are saying. Sorry for the quality of the stream. YouTube won't let me go higher.
You trash, bro.
Does Ross have any tips for cleaning dust out of an iMac?
Yeah, I don't have dust in the first place.
Get rid of the dust. Eliminate it from our existence. Not a sponsor, but shout out to iFixit.
Well, we're gonna find out once I gotta pull the fan out. Pretty much everything has to come out of this thing. So.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yours truly.
Everything.
Everything, because it's all in the way.
Yeah, he's not my son. Sorry. He's
Most disappointing thing since my son.
We're streaming off the 12 Mini, which has a camera that goes well above 720p, but YouTube won't let it. Has Drew ever had a sponsor? No, not technically.
Ooh! I about ate it on my C-stand.
Don't worry. We'll do it live.
Woo!
Were you the one who came up with the expression laptop on a stick?
No, that's what I read somewhere.
Oh,
That's,
okay.
that's exactly true. We'll open it up and you'll see, like, most of the guts are like,
It's just a thin
it's
little...
like from here, and it's just a board, and it looks exactly like the laptop does.
They just put it on a stick, yeah. And the new iMac 24 inch is like an iPad on a stick.
I have this backwards, don't I?
Oh, you can flip.
This is kind of annoying because the block I have is not the same.
Mm.
Although I probably could make it shorter.
Did you make that block?
No, I bought it. It was like
Oh, okay.
$10.
That's cool. They make them just for the iMacs.
I think I'm gonna do it standing up. 'Cause
In
I
case
saw
you
most
wanna-
people do it laying down.
Okay.
This drops it. Oops.
No, we don't do sponsors.
Okay.
Dunsday Dash super chatted. He says he'll be ticked off if Apple doesn't release a space gray M1 iMac with a 30-inch screen soon. Yeah, me too. Except I want better than M1. Oh wow, that's the world's tiniest pizza cutter.
Yeah.
Oh dang, it's really going in. Jeez. Thank you for the donation.
This would be great if the screen falls off and tries to fall on me.
Ben says, my fault not vacuuming regularly. Hey, Daniel Holloway's in the chat. Welcome. This is when the whole pane of glass shatters all at once.
Just because. Oh, there goes that. I would, at this point, I don't even care. I'd be okay having an open face Mac.
You want to open face?
I would rather have it open face so I can get to it.
Would you just plug in an external monitor?
Yeah.
Rockford Media said, go to Apple for repair. Apple doesn't offer what we're doing. Do they?
Apple says, just give us your money.
I think it's cheaper to buy a new one. No.
Hard drive's busted, man.
I mean, do you know the total budget for this swap?
It's all bogus.
It's all bogus.
Let's see. So this guy was like, I think, 250, 260, and this is about the same. So it's like $500. But most people would just do this because you don't have to get in the back of it. It's a lot more involved. But
So this is special.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Not for repair, just don't open Apple. No, we're gonna test our luck today.
well, there's no luck. It's just,
Skill.
who cares?
We're gonna...
It's despair is what it is.
Ross and I are good friends who go way, way back, but this is one thing we're very different about. He's good at this type of thing, and I'm not. Woo! I can see your drawing of the Star Wars rebel in the
Luke
reflection.
Skywalker here to rescue your mom.
Is it possible to decrease bezel size after opening it?
Not from a Jedi.
You could basically just not put the glass back on. Because the glass is fused with the display, right?
Yeah, it's the screen's all one part.
So I'm guessing no is the answer.
See, it's weird because Apple's like, buy our products, all this stuff, and like they use everything. They use like stuff from Samsung, and this screen is an LG.
Right. No, they're not a manufacturer. Absolutely not. Is it easy to put the screen back on, or do you have to use glue?
They have these fancy things. They're actually right here.
Ooh.
That is adhesive, which I don't know if I'm going to trust. I'm going to take mine on.
I see.
And for the purpose of this stream, I'm not going to put the adhesive on because you stick them on and it sticks to your screen. And then if something is wrong, you have to pull it all off and you hope you have another set. So for right now, I'm just going to use painter's tape to hold the screen on.
Oh,
When I
gotcha.
put it back. That way we can see and get it to boot before I throw on all the adhesive.
I gotcha. Smart. So it's basically tape.
Yeah, it's
It's like really fancy tape.
so that old 2011 iMac right there in the corner, that's got magnets that hold the screen on. You use suction cups to just pop it off.
Oh, this one doesn't take suction? You just cut it?
On this one, yeah. So this one's just taped on there. I'm trying not to cheese out my eyesight camera here.
Oh, yeah, that's where the webcam is. Forgot. Jeez. Pizza cutter tool working its magic. Good evening, everyone. I'm here to watch an iMac get MDK live on air. You'll have to explain that one to me. Start Select says, I love the magnet screen cover design.
Yeah, I thought that was great too. It's like, it's simple, but it works. It's kind of weird if you worked in like a shop and you had like iron dust in
I
there.
noticed that at the high school. They had a bunch of iMacs at my high school growing up, and it was right next to the metal shop, and there were all these magnetic dust things along the sides.
Yeah.
So these don't do that.
Yeah, this is just tape. So I would imagine it has a better seal on your system, but there's only one fan in the whole thing anyway, so whatever.
Oh, is that right? There's only one fan?
Yeah, we'll see it. It's kind of sad.
Oh, cool. It's kind of sad. Okay.
I don't even know where the air gets pulled. I would imagine the air gets pulled from the bottom, which is really weird.
I guess it has to, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna use these things.
I fix it to open it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we both know tech in different ways. Ross is good at working on tech and building things and taking things apart, and I'm good at buying
You're
tech.
a wizard at the OS stuff and all that. Like, oh, let me use all these fancy functions, and I'm like,
Mine's not too fancy. I just know how to get people to click videos on the internet. The adhesive gets weaker as the iMac gets older, I've found. Oh, I didn't know that.
no, don't. I'm too weak. Don't let him kill me.
The guitar picks are going in.
No, these are the iFixit picks, but
yeah,
same thing. I have guitar picks, but
they're smaller.
Yeah.
Let's see. I still have the old iMac design compared to the new M1 iMacs. Yeah. I mean, they both have chins, but at least this had black bezels. Josh says he never hated the old iMac design, and the new design reinforces that.
Yeah, I know. I like the big box.
The big box.
The big box.
They might be referring to the colored ones.
No.
The 24-inch ones. Have you seen that one? You saw my video, I think.
Yeah, I think I saw it in person too.
Oh, okay. Alpha says new iMac offers 2 fans. They're both in the chin though, and they don't do much. How is the anti-reflective coating on his screen? Looks like a mirror. This was long before that.
I have anti-reflective coating.
I think.
You know what? I'm probably running into my antennas here, so.
Oh, okay.
We should stop.
All right.
I'm like, yeah. So we'll see if I made those shot just by doing that right there. But this is the part where I bend the screen and it puts a giant crack through everything.
Okay. So we want to catch it. Ooh. I hear separation. If they sold the 21.5-inch iMac with an M1 for $1,000, that'd be pretty fire. Yeah, I agree. That would be fire. Someone's saying put the iMac vertical and quit the service mount. Hmm. 2 fans for the 2 people who like it, yeah. Something that was not meant to be ripped apart. I'm not praying for an epic fail.
At least we got it on video.
I think that was the mindset here. You gotta have nails for this.
I won't finish that.
You can see it separating.
Separation from knives and gunfire makes you more vulnerable.
If this was any other machine, this wouldn't be a live stream. Well, I asked the community first. I was like, you guys want to watch this? And everyone said yes.
The adhesives, this is probably the most annoying part of the whole thing, just getting this silly screen off. It'd be nice if they included a door on the back or something of that nature.
Just a hinge.
Nothing else attached. Let's try not to run that over. If it did, whatever, I'll use it.
He says it's easier to put it vertically, but I'm not sure which vertical he's referring to.
Like laying it on its back. I would like to with the foam block I have. And the way it's tilted back right now, I just don't want the screen to just fall out. Because it's still attached at the bottom.
So it's not going to pop off?
No, it's on a hinge. Okay, there we go. That side's. This side's all freed up.
Oh, yeah. It's opening.
Look at all the dust. Disgusting.
Sean Lucas says, as a Mac repairman, this is why I only work on 2009, 10, and 11 iMacs. Whoa.
Nothing but disappointment inside. Okay.
It's opening.
Today's mail. It's been open. Oh, the power's still plugged in. I'm just kidding.
Whoops. It's inductive. Wow. I'm feeling stretched.
I'm not sure there's enough dust in this thing, man.
Dude, it is really dusty, too.
Okay. Jeez.
only this was a 3D live stream. Dust would be flying at the camera. Wow.
There's actually quite a bit of dust in this thing, which is
My goodness.
at the same time surprising, but not really.
It's never been opened. Wow. There's the drive.
There's a blockade.
No, the waterproof seal.
So that's the, this is the backlight.
Oh, okay.
It's got different
Depends.
positive and negatives for
Uh-huh.
the brightness, and this other one's got this little flap on here.
Connor says, careful of the exposed power supply.
No, those are the good ones. You don't lick those.
Have you ever tasted a power supply?
Strawberries.
Let's see.
Alright, so now she's free.
Okay.
Single ready to mingle, boys.
I hope you have some canned air to blow that dust out.
No, we'll just leave it on there.
We have canned air.
I'm not
It's just
joking.
we have canned air. It's just in our lungs.
So I'm kind of lifting up right now as I tilt
Okay.
this down. I prefer it not. I prefer to be here when they're born.
Wow. 6 years of dust. My
200
goodness.
years of termite damage. Rot.
Who needs energy drinks? Just lick battery acid. Touching the exposed power supply is what it feels like to chew 5 gum.
Oh, you're right, John. You're absolutely right.
Does that eventually just peel off?
Yeah, it's just adhered on the bottom.
Wow.
I keep pulling it out like this. We'll see if it cracks, but you know, whatever.
Hitting like for the National Treasure quote. Which one?
200 years of termite damage.
Oh, he knew that one.
Yeah.
Dang.
It's like Operation, except if you miss, you cost yourself money instead of getting scared.
Yeah. It's just money. 3,000 gigs. He's like, use the pizza cutter. So he is.
Yeah. That's what I read.
So it seems. How tiny of a pizza?
Yay.
iMac transforms into Decepticon. This is why iMacs die. With thunderous applause. They become 60% dust, 30% disappointment because of the fusion drive. No. Pizza time. See, I'm glad someone got these. He's using an iFixit toolkit. Yeah, it's right here.
Wow, the screen is actually quite a bit of weight of the system. So
Really?
it tilts, yeah. It's got
Okay.
quite a bit of leverage here.
10% lickable. He's like, I'm happy you said thunderous applause in unison. You should hear us like every day. That's most of our references.
It's not wanting to get behind this little ledge on here. Probably just scratching the snot out of the bottom.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Use an external monitor with this most of the time anyway.
Yeah. Okay, it is coming off. Okay.
Okay. Ooh. 2015, yeah.
Just.
Does that feel like one? Does that iMac have an SSD socket?
It do.
Yes, it does.
Say please. Well, that'd be great. I get it out and it's just giant, like, you know, like white spots on my screen for me pushing on it.
That'd be great if we hid like a pizza on the inside. Take it out. Everyone's like, wait, what? Yeah, he bought this in the Portland Apple store
Yeah.
in late 2015, which I was vlogging that day. If you scroll back on Tailosive Talks far enough, you'll see him buy this exact computer. The display is the majority of the weight? Wow.
It feels like it.
You'd think it'd be the chassis. So much metal. Metal's pretty light, I guess.
Glass is pretty heavy too.
Mm.
We're watching a guy strip tape off of metal right now, and we're really enjoying it.
Yeah, someone's in lockdown in Auckland. Ben Close is, so no pizza for him.
Oh, I just touched the back of the power supply. Nothing happened.
That's chaos. I'm actually surprised how much empty space there is. There's quite a bit of air. It has Intel, so it could cook a pizza. Oh, wait. There it goes. Ah. Oh, come on. Well, we can throw that in.
I'm gonna go put this in the other room because
Okay.
it's hot and I
Yeah,
don't want
it
to
is.
trip over this thing.
We'll get a good look at this because we're never going to see it again. This is like the opening to Tron. What do they look like? Ships, motorcycles. Wow. Maybe you should just use it like that.
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
He's got a HDR monitor that he does a lot of editing on, so this display
This is like unboxing it in reverse.
inboxing.
Unboxing.
Now you have a 27-inch iPad.
I probably should have left these on so that way the surface wouldn't get all dusty, but whatever.
Yeah. Goodbye. Wow, I never realized they have just a full drive like that just sitting in there.
Yeah. I don't even have a bracket. I'm just going to use GoPro adhesive mounts. Pour.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Actually, it's
We'll find out.
these tools are from Pcie, as is the parts and business.
Which is?
Pcie or whatever.
Oh,
That's the brand.
Beats.
They're out of Chico, which is like,
Oh, not far.
yeah, not far, which is pretty cool. I think I saw that. That's why I went with them. And their stuff is actually pretty legit. They put candy in my package when I
Really?
received my parts. I'm like, oh, heck yeah. And I open it up.
They just throw in candy.
Yeah, I think it's some Skittles.
When does Apple ever do that?
Yeah.
Come on.
Get on your game here.
Spoiler. When you finally get it booted up and turned on, it's just a Rickroll. I wouldn't even be mad.
Should have bailed into the box, brothers.
Even in its heyday, the Fusion Drive wasn't a good idea, in my humble opinion.
I agree.
Really?
Yeah.
I agree.
I like it.
Why not?
It gives you the worst of both worlds. they call it giving you the best of both, and like that's
So
great.
it's not better than just a normal hard drive?
Well, the normal hard drive, you know you're getting disappointment. With this one, you have expectations that it'll work, and
You know the stupidity you're getting into.
yeah.
Surprisingly straightforward.
Millions
Wallpaper.
of years, just incredible.
Incredible. Magnificent. When I got my old 2012 iMac way back in the day, that was before. Well, I can't remember if a Fusion Drive was an option, but I definitely just wanted more storage, so I went with two terabytes.
Yeah. Having your system where your primary drive has a decent amount of space, because people are like, oh, I put my OS on this drive and run everything else off the other stuff, like your auxiliary drives or whatever. Either if you have USB-C 3.0 or
Yeah.
the Thunderbolt 3.0,
Right.
you know, whatever. But like for most stuff, it would be nice if you could have a little bit of space.
Mm-hmm. That's fair.
Yeah, but it doesn't really matter now.
Yeah.
Just take what you can get. Cherish it.
Cherish it. Connor said the Fusion Drive is great for people who need lots of storage.
But not lots of speed.
Yeah.
And that's where I've run into the
Well,
problem. When I first got it, it was a great idea when I first bought it. But now
Yeah.
that I'm doing stuff, it's not designed for this.
Right.
It's
The camera
not-
you're using didn't exist when this computer came
no,
out.
like you wouldn't.
No. But the Fusion Drive is just a hard drive gaff taped to an SSD.
Yes, that is exactly what it is.
That was from Josh.
It's not even gaff taped. It's spit and baling wire.
Scotch tape. Whoa. What's that?
More disappointment.
More disappointment. Is that just a big piece of useless plastic?
Absolutely. This is your speaker.
Oh. Well, yeah, you hook it up to the sound system over there.
Nice juicy capacitor right there.
Give it a good tear. Squeak seeker.
Squeaks. Oh, woo! Got a mouthful of that dust.
It's like your skin coming back to say hello.
Yeah, disgusting.
So you're not going to try to dust it out?
I think it'll happen anyway.
Okay. Apple Dolphin really wants you to dust it out, but sorry. It's not up to you. Secretly streaming on Red Komodo. Yeah, I don't think so. If this was on the Red Komodo, my arms would have gotten tired a long time ago. You know, after my last iMac, I'm going to get as much storage as I can on the next one. What port selection is on a 2015 iMac? I'll show you.
Garbage.
It wasn't garbage at the time.
Yeah, but it is now because everything's 3, and they're like, I can't find any supported hardware.
It was Thunderbolt 2. That was fairly fast for the year.
Yeah, it's half of whatever. It's 20 gigabits per second. And the new ones are 40.
Yeah.
Which
20
is
decent.
fine, but.
Huh.
Is this some adhesive or what is this? Oh, that's what that is. Woo. Just rip it out, whatever. Oh, that's the power button cable.
Oh, so not important.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Oh.
That's the actual power button?
No, that's the speaker.
Oh, okay.
Which is really weird. So it's got this little acoustic chamber on the back end.
Ah, wow.
So this is the same thing as that big old sub down there. It's just really small.
The sub?
I'm disappointed.
YouTube freaks out when the orientation goes around there.
Okay, take out the hard drive now.
All right.
He's out. Easy now.
Oh, wow.
The whole fan speed thing, whatever.
If all else fails, will you buy a M1 Mac Mini?
No.
I keep trying to sell him on that.
That's great, except that's not what I need.
It is. What SSD are you using? 2.5 or M.2?
Both.
We got both here, yeah. From Beats Tech. This is a 1 terabyte PCIe, and then we have a 2.5 as well. So it'll be 3 terabytes of SSD by the end of this.
Yeah.
Which should be good.
Really souped up SSD.
Very good. According to Linus, taking this thing apart is going to cause the apocalypse, says Boss Ross.
No.
Someone else named Ross.
Big sauce. This would be great if the hard drive crashes down on my power supply here.
That would be wonderful. We're like, well, if we're going to do this, we might as well do it live.
We'll do it live.
Josh says he's still rocking a 2015 MacBook Pro with a few dead pixels and stuff. Gonna save up for the M1X Mac Mini if it ever comes out for music production at home. Sweet. He's got the keyboard too.
Okay.
I think we all do a little bit of music production. Is it possible to fit an M1 Mac Mini inside the chassis and use this display? I bet it's physically possible.
If you took off the unibody of the Mac Mini, yeah, you probably could.
Yeah, Nick did that, I think. He ripped, not with this, but he ripped the M1 Mac Mini apart and put it in a G4 Cube. So it's probably possible. I bet there's a pin thing that's not compatible.
I could do that, but ain't nobody gotta do that.
Wait, what's this?
That's 8.
Oh. It's 8 terabytes, but it's spinning. So it's garbage. We don't need that.
The archives must be complete.
A security hologram. Rockford Media says, should have named the vid Apple Sheep sees the inside of Apple products and are don't completely magic. No, they're completely magic. I can see the inside. I don't know what all that does. Computer and stuff.
Costs you money, that's what it does.
Mm-hmm.
Woo! Just stand off. I'll leave that there.
Okay.
That'll be alright.
Wow. You'll never see this metal. You'll never look at birds the same way again.
What? This thing looks like it's been worn or burned or
What
whatever.
is that?
I think it's Bluetooth or
What?
Or no. What? It looks like it's like corroded or been heat.
The webcam and microphones there, and then
There's a couple of those.
yeah, that does look really hot.
I think there's 4 of them on the board from what I was seeing.
Oh, okay.
They look like little antenna pins like them inside of your iPhone.
Someone watching, help us know why the iMac looks all goofy and stuff. Let's see. It's the 5G antennas that they built in for 2015.
Yeah. All right.
Mid 2012 15-inch MacBook Pro over here. Cannot wait until M1X. Ross, you have a old MacBook Pro as well, don't you?
I do. I actually loaded the OS on it on this guy.
Oh, okay. Which year is it?
12.
2012 with an SSD. Although we didn't film that one. Sorry, English very focused. No worries. Thank you for the dono. Why are so many people super chatting today?
I'm trying not to get tased here by the freaking board.
Yeah. I won't touch you just in case.
No, it's fine. I've been shocked before. I was an HVAC tech in the Air Force, so I've been electrocuted. I would just prefer not to have that happen.
What's the most you've ever been electrocuted by?
A capacitor.
Like a big one?
Yeah.
Did it knock you out?
No, but it made my chest contract, and that was really weird. It wasn't me doing it.
Ooh, your chest contracted?
I went like this.
Oh, like all your limbs went inward.
Yeah, it was really bad.
Ooh, thank you for your service.
Death sticks right there. Big old capacitor leads.
You want to buy some death sticks?
Woo. It's great because you hold on to it so long, and then after a while you're like, I don't care anymore. You just finally work up the strength.
There's a bunch of filters we can use. I love that Apple only uses black color PCBs.
Yeah, because everyone's going to see it.
Yeah. That probably drives the price of the computer up like twice as much just to get that color.
It's probably to do with some sort of epoxy thing that the Foxconn or whoever.
Woo!
I don't know if I can just pull this out.
Did it get you?
No, if it would have got me, it would have. There'd been some more noise.
Oh, okay.
This is.
Careful.
I'm just trying to get these little tabs off because I got tabs on the side.
Okay.
Just wedge this in there.
We'll see. I've been tased with an X26 police taser. Police academy training. Pretty fun. I've never been tased. My goodness. Gus says if the iMac's been unplugged from the wall for 2 minutes, the power supply has been discharged. So you're not going to be shocked.
I bet you would.
Well, some guy on the internet said it's okay, so...
From my experience, treat all wires as if they're live anyway.
Yeah, it's kind of like treating all guns like they're loaded. Except far less risky. Yeah, we're streaming from the iMac webcam. I'm holding one up for everybody. It's very heavy.
Very stable.
Oh, a black PCB costs $1 more than a green one. There you go. I didn't know that. Apple would do that. I think it has screws. Christian Carter says the newest Mac he owns is a 2010 MacBook Pro. Beautiful. My wife has an old one too.
Yeah, mine too.
Ben says, have you tried turning it off and on again?
Yes, several times. Repeatedly.
Oh! Uh-oh. What happened?
No, it's fine.
We dropped something back there. Oh, you're going to get this all closed up and be like, oh, look at my keys in there. Ooh. This is like when Indiana Jones and what's his name? The other guy. We're lifting the
Sala.
Sala and Indiana Jones are lifting the ark out of the ground. Ooh. Peterman returned his AirPods Max 30 minutes ago. Was hoping AirPods 3 coming would have ANC. Yeah, don't assume that. That's not gonna happen. That would kill off AirPods Pro very quick. Oh, there you go. You could throw an AirTag in here in case you lose the Mac. You know, if it slips out of your pocket on the bus or something. Just to be safe.
Trying to get this. I don't remember if there's a clip on the back of this, so it'd be really dumb if there was, but I think it's just push on there.
Really? Okay.
I hope it isn't coming, but.
Mike Hawk is super chatting. He said, just tuned in. If this is just an SSD upgrade, why are you taking more out than just the old Fusion drive? It's because we've got 2 SSDs going in. One that's PCIe from Beats Tech, and then a Sata, what's it called? 2.5 SSD. So it's not just one drive we're replacing. But thank you for the donation. That's very interesting.
Just trying to get this little cable off right here.
Oh, wow. That's amazing. They can stuff so much stuff.
I should see your phone.
There's no cables in there. Oh, I get it. I get it, Mr. Hawk. Thank you. I don't know who the better leaker is, Rockford, but thank you. I've got a lot of things my eyes are on. I can't memorize every joke name. Yeah, probably front page tech. Whoa.
This is the AC plug right here. Boop. Let's not even talk about the power supply.
Whoa.
Optics, totally fried.
Okay, it's almost dead. This brings back nightmares watching this. Why Apple uses cheap ion glass and aluminum Apple Watch? That thing feels and scratches like plastic. That way you'll buy a more expensive one with sapphire. It's an interesting twist. Alright, I'll decide. How much is coming out?
Now the bottom, everything.
Really?
Except for, say, the shield or whatever.
Dang. So all this too?
Yep, all this has
My
to come
goodness.
up. Because Apple's great at design. Really user-friendly.
Obviously,
This
they
is
designed
like-
it for this.
Basically, Apple's like BMW and Mercedes when it comes to computers. Like, does it work? Yes. Is it nice? Yes. Sleek? Yes. You want to work on it? Your anatomy.
Why does Apple do anything? Because money. I was actually going to say they're more like the Tesla.
Yeah.
Really nice. A lot of people want them. But my God, if you try to do anything to the inside,
My God, you're a woman. I did not guess that.
you are dead if they catch you opening it up. Oh my God. It does not feel like plastic. Yeah, I'll disagree with that, actually. It does not. It feels like glass, basically.
They both have names. Okay.
Gotta look at what the camera's looking at. I gotta look at the chat. I gotta look what Ross is doing. Now you gotta proofread every super chat name while I'm at it. Fusion Drive is Apple's implementation of a hybrid. Oh, did people not know what a Fusion Drive was? Thank you, August. I see it. We're gonna have to have a blacklist of names.
So like really small. They look like TV speakers.
Yeah, they do actually.
A little bit nicer.
These are shockingly loud, actually. Are there more in the chin, or is that it?
That's it.
That's all the speakers.
It's probably because they got this one here and the little tweeter guy.
Oh, I see. They get fairly loud.
Yeah. I thought they sounded great.
Yeah.
Like compared to like a Bose SoundLink back in the day.
Right.
But now they're like,
iMac Pro took it up a notch.
Yeah. So here's our little antenna cables here. So these are like your Wi-Fi and your Bluetooth and
Oh, really?
the other stuff. I forget which, but there's probably a 2.4 and a.
So would the signal
gigahertz.
suck if it was internal? That's why they push it out to the edge like that?
Yeah, probably like your phone with the band.
Oh, yeah. I hate that.
Anyway.
I wish I would just have no 5G. My Apple Watch SE screen is totally thrashed from using it at work. Definitely going for a titanium model for my non-work watch. I thought you would want a titanium for your work.
Titanium cheeseburger.
If you guys don't know about YouTube poops, that explains a lot of our humor. Look up Iron Man YTP. You'll find Titanium Man likes cheeseburgers, and you'll thank me after you watch it. Okay. An iMac is just a bunch of smaller parts and pieces meshed together with nothing more than a little glue and a couple of screws and junk.
Some spit and baling wire hold it together.
Should take your iPhone apart and stick it inside. How to give your iMac 5G.
Oh, wow. I thought these are like little retaining clips that slip over the top, but they're individual. That's kind of interesting.
Oh, they are. They remember.
Let's see.
Okay.
Let's do this.
Shoot it.
I am not going to remember which one is which. We're going to mark. So there's the far right, and this will be the far left.
Well, I
Or
don't know.
more or less. Because this one's on top in the middle, and this one's
That
on
one's
top.
coming from the side.
Yeah, just so I don't get
That's
mixed
smart.
up. Not that it really
What about the
matters.
middle two?
It'll be fine. Whatever.
Think counterclockwise.
Think, fly, happy thoughts. Oh!
It's like the John Hammond in Jurassic Park. Delighted to meet you.
These are just like mini coax cables.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, you can see the dust.
If you look at these guys, look at the little connector in there. They're very interesting.
Wow.
Okay. Michael J. Fox filming here.
I tried to bring my gimbal. It doesn't want to work.
It's all right. We get the picture. They both have legs.
You hold anything up for a long time. Yeah.
Sorry. I completely understand.
Oh! So many. Let's see. Although that echo chamber is nowhere near as big as Reddit. Wait, which one? What are you guys talking about in here? You having your own conversation? Ross just voided the warranty on his iMac.
Oh no!
Didn't that expire like 4 years ago?
3?
3 years ago. So we're long past that.
Apple be like, I think it's cheaper to buy a new one.
They probably would. I bet you they wouldn't even turn it on. You'd be like, this is too slow. They'd be like, have you heard of the M1 chip?
Would you like to give us some money?
Ross doesn't need to talk to Apple because he already gets enough from me. Anytime he complains about his iMac, I'm like, have you heard of the certified refurbished M1 Mac Mini? He's like, no.
No. See, I like Apple, as in, I like the OS, but I don't care about the hardware. Like, if you could have a PC with Apple
Hackintosh?
Like OS. Yeah, Hackintosh.
Remember when we
That
tried
would
that?
be wonderful. I would totally do that.
We did try it, remember?
It didn't work, my friend.
You're going to try it again? We should make a video on it if you do.
I want to say you have to have some Apple hardware. I don't even know if you could do it with the newer OS because they're...
Well, I hear GPUs have gotten far cheaper lately.
Yeah.
Slash
the funny
S.
thing is I had another PC, but I gave it away.
That's
and
right, you did.
The Corona hike, or like the crypto thing, happened while I was deployed.
Mm-hmm.
And I got back, and it was worth about 4 times as much as I had paid for it.
Corona.
It's like, that's
The COVID mining.
Yeah.
I mean, the crypto mining. I can't get an M1 because I need boot camp. Do you use boot camp, Phil?
I used to when I was doing some engineering applications for school.
Woo! Look at that.
This is like a vacuum cleaner.
Jeez.
This is like, what is this? There's like, so this is the inlet and the
That's
outlet.
the only fan. In
This
the
is
whole
the
thing.
only fan of the whole thing, and it's...
Oh man, I need a slow-mo of that. Oh well. That way, all the dust blows out and gets right back in
That's
where
cute.
it came from.
This is all designed so it can be as quiet and user-friendly, but when you get to a certain point, you stop caring about that, and you're like, I just want it to work.
Well, this thing, if you open Chrome, sounds like a 737. There are Monterey Hackintoshes within days of the beta coming out. I believe it can be done. I just don't believe it's easy or fun.
That's good.
Why would we want that?
Why not? Hey, if you want to do that, go for it.
I trust Ross would be good at something like that. I would just get angry and throw it out the window.
Trying to think what I'm gonna take the motherboard out.
Your mother, Junior. Battery in the MacBook Pro late 2013 Retina expanded and damaged the speakers. I guess you wouldn't have that problem with a desktop.
Batteries and garbage.
Batteries suck.
I'm not a fan of batteries, and they're solid state. I don't care. You just keep charging it.
Solid state
Most
batteries.
of the time when you have a laptop, it's plugged in anyway. So
don't the new? I'm pretty sure the new
experience.
MacBooks, if they're plugged in, they can power straight off the wall and not touch the battery, right?
Yeah, most stuff does that. It's
Yeah.
just, it doesn't have to use their battery.
Wow, we got a new member.
Snap! You have 4 legs now. What? We're not gonna talk about the third leg.
I never thought of that joke. Vigo. I don't know if people are trying to troll me anymore, so I'm just going to keep reading these carefully. Mr. or Mrs. Mortensen, thank you for becoming a member. Appreciate it. Okay. Installs 4K webcam on ancient iMac to put new Macs to shame. Do people do that?
This iMac's not like other girls.
Do people update their webcams?
Yeah, you can put I want to say you can put the 1080 cam in the 2017 or.
Oh, I didn't know that. It's not worth it. They don't look that different, honestly. People are like, oh, it's 1080p. It's so much better. If you do a side by side, it's like, eh.
This thing is incredibly light. The rear enclosure.
Mm-hmm.
So there's something down here, which. Oh, that's the headphone jack. Is what that is.
We don't need that.
Oh, you wouldn't want that, Mr. Wayne.
You wouldn't be interested in that.
Boop, boop. Geronimo!
That's an audio?
Yeah.
Ooh. There's our compressed air.
You're putting moisture in the system. I don't care.
Woo!
Okay.
Yeah, if you just get a cam link, you don't.
We just get some food.
Oh, Vigo is Aragorn from Lord of the Rings. How did I say that?
You mean one of those?
Hey! Yeah.
That was actually yours anyway.
Oh. I was like,
I have my
where'd you
laptop.
find-
You probably could have done it on that one. Whatever.
Oops.
This is easy.
I don't trust the CPU. Anytime you use external camera. I would want to be moving it around. It's not a trick name. Okay. I just wouldn't believe anyone who said that. Those rifles to the side. They're airsoft.
Most of them.
Most of them are airsoft. And that's a slider. Don't wig out. We've got a lot of things in here we could probably talk about. Like his planes.
I enjoy our little talks, Grace.
That's exactly what a trick name would say. Every iMac comes with a defect where there's a headphone jack. It's supposed to be removed. Apple's gonna do a recall.
This is gonna be really fun when the screw falls down in the enclosure. This.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me! The same.
Here comes the sound. My goodness. What's my favorite meme? Probably Big Chungus. I like the wide stuff. Wide Putin, wide Tim. A lot of good wide memes out there. Oh, he's saying the center screw doesn't come out. At least according to Gus.
There's this fancy heatsink back there that I'm tugging on. And I could see it being tugged on.
Just power wash the inside to get the dust out.
It's gonna be done.
I think we'll take a garden hose to this while we're inside. Yeah, it had the adhesive. There's a sound.
Oh yeah, there's probably whatever. I scratched the inside.
Should have got a chassis protector.
In this department, that's my problem.
Yeah, we're both vaccinated too.
You are?
Eating Butterfinger ice cream while watching this. Ooh, Butterfinger.
Come off, dang it! Made a bridge. Where's the
Try
rice?
Spanish, maybe it knows that.
I gotta take. Let's see.
Welcome back to Drew's Tech Tips.
There's this little direction outlet for the thing, which goes into a machine. I forget which screw. There's one of them's graphics, the other one's processor.
There's graphics?
Oh, actually, look at this. There's a giant. Unless it's from my hand, which I doubt. There's a giant, like, it looks like it's been heated up.
Oh, yeah.
Disgusting.
You can see the difference.
Yeah.
Looks like a...
We'll give it a week.
This will upgrade the iMac to last another 3 months.
I'm totally missing a screw. I'm just going to try to see which one.
Okay.
Oh, I see it.
Let me see. I accidentally dropped a hammer on your iMac 4 times.
He fell off the window.
Looks like you need
How
an
many
M1.
times?
Will you water cool the iMac as well?
Submerge it in mineral oil.
Wait, does that mean the electronics will still work?
Yeah, if it's in mineral oil. I wasted my life.
Where did it go? Is that a magnet screwdriver?
Yes, it is now.
Ooh. I'm not seeing enough movement.
Oh, you were right. It does not come out. It's got like a C-clip on that.
Yeah. We gotta trust the guy named
This is our
Gus.
government.
Gus would not lie to us.
Still being attached by something.
Sherlock reference? Which one? Did we reference Sherlock?
I did.
What'd you say?
I forget.
Oh.
I wasn't paying attention.
We reference so many things we can't keep track. Gus was not the imposter.
Missing one screw in here.
Good morning! I'm so thrilled to introduce to you today our most powerful iPhone attachment. This is the Vaccine Pro Max.
So freaking biscuit. There's one screw in here somewhere that I don't see it. It's keeping it. It's supposed to pull forward and you can lift it out, but
I guess they're curious what is behind this you need access to.
this is where that little stick type SSD is.
Gotcha. I thought so. I just wanted to make sure I was in the loop. So basically, we are not just putting in a 2.5 drive, a 2.5 SSD. We're also putting in a PCIe 1 terabyte SSD from not a sponsor, Beats Tech. But if you want to send us some free crap, keep it to yourself. So to get that PCIe
standoffs here is what's been holding it in.
Oh.
We're digging in the wrong place. Oh. Ah!
Yeah, if Tim doesn't say good morning, we riot. Ooh. Something else.
Yeah.
Focus. Wow. You weren't kidding when you said we're taking everything out. Oh, dude, all the ports too.
Yeah.
Whoa! They're all moving. They were all melting. Vigo, he has external drives. That's not the problem.
It'd be real great if I just popped off one of my caps, which I did not. Ooh!
Dang.
Alright.
My goodness.
Can you move the speaker off that mat and all that crap?
This one?
Yeah.
See, guys, I help. Do one of them. Okay.
It needs to be spread.
I'm gonna blow
All
it
this
up.
for a friggin' loaf of bread. Alright, here's how you clean out your vents here.
Oh,
you like
I
that?
got a hose. We're in the blast radius. There's all your ports.
Woo! You want to reset your BIOS? Boop! Pull that little battery off.
Whoa!
Engage your life.
There's a little AirTag cell.
I think it's either for the. There's like a button you can hold down when you start your Mac and it'll reset like the memory for all like your like screen resolution and other stuff.
Ah.
I forget what it's called, but
Yep, 2032.
it's like a little cache thing.
Apple was working on AirTags in 2015. Confirmed.
Anyway,
Guys, I know. It's a 2032.
it's great. Samsung's competitor.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah, this is a Samsung in here.
That's the SSD?
Yes, this is it.
This is it.
How did it happen? Some lunatic was standing over my shoulder.
Goodbye, August. Have a good night. Sleep well. The Envy RAM?
Go to
or
bed.
the
I'll sell
SMC?
your toys.
Oh, it's a little.
Yeah, tiny.
Jeez. And what's
Same.
that, 128?
Yeah.
What are you going to do with it?
Spread butter.
Spread butter. It's like Iron Man. Can we keep it? Destroy it. Burn it. Wow. Beefcake.
This
That
one-
one's...
Yeah, and the memory modules is like
Whoa. It's way bigger.
your mom here. Wouldn't that be funny if it was like didn't fit?
Yeah.
You're done.
No, it looks pretty similar.
This one of them's got missing a couple pins. I think it's screws.
Ooh. It is?
No, it's fine.
Oh, okay.
I think it might be two circuit boards because the way
Oh.
the top and the bottom are, it's a non-linear type circuit thing. Because it's got pins on both sides, but they
I
don't
see.
match, so it might be two different boards in one.
Oh, wow.
So it might be extra fancy.
I get the joke. August Amberson left the stream,
Woo!
and we did actually...
Here's why your SD card port is always not working.
Oh, yeah.
Just full of dust.
Podcast listeners know Ross fixed my SD card slot, which I didn't...
What'd you do? I pushed.
I didn't use for like a year because I thought it was broken, and then he just shoved the SD card really, really hard inside the computer, and then it started working again.
Boop.
We did just say
There it
goodbye
is.
to August.
All that pain in the butt just for
It's in?
it is in.
All right.
You're in like sin. Okay.
September's over. Say goodbye to August. My 2015 MacBook Pro also has a Samsung SSD. Yeah, I have a feeling they all... Has Apple been using Samsung drives for everything, basically?
Yeah, my old MacBook has a Toshiba.
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 Oh! What's this? Oh, yeah. E. Meme! I love how they print the instructions there. I wonder how many of those never got used.
Look at all this.
Whoa.
This is an oddly satisfying video right here.
Ooh. You blow it out the back?
I don't know.
Blow it out. Duke Nukem. That's how you clean.
Disgusting. I know it was one of you.
Just get the power washer.
Here.
Let's see.
No.
Wow, people are texting me.
I got a stand here. You know that torque screws they got? This is the...
Whoa.
You never really see that. I can't...
The foam.
Yeah, the foam's in the way, but... That's the...
So this is what mounts the dock to the computer. Wow. A hinge. Everything's gonna fall out. So that part stays fixed. Interesting.
See, now,
Never
I
seen
had
that.
an interesting thought when I was considering doing this. Like, what if we just took the stand out had the laptop and then just adhered it to like the bottom of the desk.
Oh.
They would do the same thing.
The whole computer?
Just you could have even the screen
Whoa.
like inlaid. You router your desk and you can press it up in there and be like,
sneeze on everything. That would be kind of cool.
It would smell like knee sweat.
Ross is referencing that one Scottish poop video. Do you remember?
I don't remember what it is, but
you have to say what he's quoting. Because you're probably
there's
right.
so much in there, but
we have a very large back catalog of references. All right. About over a week. I like the way you tried to finesse that, though. It's amazing how much stuff I say and then instantly forget what I just said.
Purple Bugler Alarm. I was watching that the other day.
Purple burglar alarm.
How to defeat a Scottish person. Purple Bugler Alarm.
Ask the Scottish to say purple burglar alarm. All right, guys, it's time for paradox. There's actually a surprisingly what am I trying to say? A small amount of lag. Look at this.
The ability to speak does not make you intelligent.
That's like most of YouTube. The ability to upload videos does not make you intelligent.
But the sound.
Yeah, there's only like 4 or 5 seconds in between. That one blow back.
YouTube poop. We pinch back. Look at all the crap that's like straight up dirt coming out of the bottom of this thing.
I guess Ben is Scottish and he says even I can't say it without an accent. Purple burglar. Alarm?
Yeah.
Purple burglar alarm. Not that hard. Come on, Scottish. Whoa! Oh my god. Everywhere.
Putting moisture
We've
in all
discovered I just can't say burglar. Would you care if you booted everything back on and the webcam didn't work?
No.
Yeah, I was trying to think the last time you've used it.
It'll still work. I've done phone FaceTime cameras and I didn't tug anything or tear it.
I've seen that message before, Rockford. Thank you. Vico says I would invest in a $5 can of compressed air. Why do you pay for a can of air?
I have an air compressor, but you might get moisture in the system.
Your iMac will have COVID.
It's all right.
Uh-oh.
No, that's loud.
That's some 6-year-old dust.
Aged like fine wine.
Mm-hmm.
This whole thing should...
What year is it?
It's just a nasty amount of goodness. It's the little kid when he tries to pop the bubble. The disappointment.
I remember that. No moisture, just faster. I don't think it'll be faster than my lungs.
It's cars. Come on, man. Get with it. No tires, just gas.
What? You need tires, you idiot. That dust is remnant of the pre-pandemic era. Treasure it well.
It is a relic.
We'll frame it. We'll put it on
You're
the
a
wall.
relic, Harry.
Lick the dust out. That's a good solution, too.
Alcohol is a solution. Maybe not the one you need, but the one you deserve.
We've got all the pieces. This isn't going back in, right? Is there anything on this?
I don't think you'll be able to read it unless you put it in another fusion drive system.
Oh, it won't go in that adapter thing?
Because it's like a RAID like 1 or something.
Could you reformat it?
Yeah.
You just wouldn't get anything off it.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to.
So there's nothing you care about on here.
Nope. I already backed everything up a bunch anyway.
Smart. Big smart.
Ask me how I did it.
How did you do it? What are you going to do next?
All the adhesive and wasting your life. Men have wasted their lives in pursuit of money.
Good morning.
Just trying to pull this thing off down here.
Wait, it's a raid? That brings us to today's sponsor. Raid VPN space, where you can play games browse the internet privately and build a website, all with one server. It's going to drive everyone out of... It's going to sponsor every YouTube
This is what's
channel.
holding your screen on. Like, okay.
Very stable.
I won't say anything bad about it.
Is it edible?
It might go in, but not out.
Better out than in, I always say, hey Fiona. Attention to detail. That's an effective sponsorship ad campaign. If you get people to start memeing your brand in other people's live streams. The PC Master Race is triggered by the work required for putting in an SSD.
I am triggered by the work required for putting in an SSD.
That's because you're in the PC Master Race.
You know what? You're right.
You've built how many PCs? Gaming PCs?
1
Wow.
to 1.
That's 100% more than I
And the only mistake I made on it the first time was I forgot to push the RAM in all the way.
Oops.
It's not hard.
Did it break it?
Legos. No, it didn't break it.
I just had to build a whole new one.
It's not bad. Building a PC is way easier than what I'm doing here.
I believe you.
It's plug and play. It's like Legos.
I came really close to building one, and then right before I was like, you know what? I don't feel like doing this.
Too much work.
And that's why Ross is under 200 pounds, and I am not.
Ooh.
If Ross also answered 12, it would still be 100% more than you, Drew. I know, that's the joke. Get it? Schumer. How much faster is the PCIe storage versus the SATA drive?
A lot.
Okay.
As in, like...
The specific answer is...
Probably about 30.
30 times faster?
Yeah, because it's 60, and the new one will be about 1,800.
Woo! That is pretty bad.
Yeah.
So when you boot up the computer, will it list the drives separately, or is it combined?
Yes.
Okay.
It'll be separate. You have to do the Fusion Drive thing through either terminal or... I think you can only do it through terminal, through the Apple tools.
I see. Apple engraves Apple Campus blueprint on the front center chassis of iMac. Wow! You're right! Wait, why is that there?
That's the light for the Apple.
The light?
Or that's
What did you just...
something antenna. It's an antenna for something. It might be your Wi-Fi antenna back there, but...
Then what are these?
What?
You got me excited for a second. I was like, did you put a glowing logo on?
Sweaty.
Everyone freaks
Oh
out.
yeah, you totally could. I could put it and you'll never see it. The wall will be like, this looks great, man. I'm glad.
Well, if you have one of those Office, I got in a lot of arguments with people because they were saying that you actually do see the back of the iMac when it's used at like reception desks and computer labs and
I'm
stuff.
not paying for this.
I'm not paying for those. Pizza time.
Pizza.
But if this thing lit up, it could annoy the crap out of whoever's behind it. It would be wonderful. Start Select says no, just 30, no units, only quantities. How much faster is it than your old one?
About 10.
30. 30 what? Just 30. Oh,
It's
wall.
Hurdy 30. That's what it is.
One Paul guy is asking what you think of Windows 11.
Your mother never. I was 11. Okay, I'm sorry. If you get
It's
that.
Inception. I was 11, Uncle Peter. I was Windows 11.
No, I was 11. I'm still waiting on 9.
If you built a PC, would you try to get 7 on it?
I had 7 on it.
Oh.
Or I had 7 on my virtual machine on this Mac, but I put 10. I got a nice discount.
In a hefty pension.
Yeah, I used 10. I don't mind 10.
Okay.
I used 8 at school with you in high school. That was garbage.
We
It's
did?
like the sad Windows Vista version type thing. Of,
What did we use Windows 8
It's
on?
like mobile at the same time.
I don't remember
Mr.
using it.
Andrew's computers.
Oh!
All that-
Those were all-in-one
it's like
PCs.
Mobile like type operating system. It's like, this is great because you're dumb. You don't know how to up. It's like, just stop.
This is great because you're dumb. That's pretty much Windows 8. Yeah, I forgot. We had a whole computer lab full of all-in-one PCs, which are pretty rare.
Yeah.
But they had touchscreens. But they kind of looked like crappy iMacs. If iMacs were
like
made
Dell.
of junk.
Dell all-in ones. They're all right.
Well, I mean, yeah, they turned on and opened the web browser. That was all they were good for. The new iMac is built for
I'll let you go
sidecar.
lift this thing up.
Here, hold this. What? That doesn't make any sense. It's super light, and I'm not that strong. This is about the weight of iPad Pro with a Magic Keyboard case attached. Dude, how is that so light given the weight? I mean, not the weight, the size. This is like the lightest object of this volume I've ever picked up. That's bizarre.
Volume.
I don't know how long this battery's going to last, by the way. We'll find out. Why don't they make Windows 16 already? Yeah, that's a good point. New iMac is built for sidecar. You turn it on, connect it to the iPad, then turn it around, and appreciate the back of the iMac. Right? Good point. Yeah, we're good.
Is all this dust really matter? Probably not. Whatever. We should put a sticker or something on there. That way, whenever somebody. Whoa!
You think you're gonna hold this iMac until it dies?
Yeah.
What would be the most likely thing to kill it? Chili.
Really, at this point, it could be anything now that I've opened it up. I would say power supply, but.
Is that replaceable?
Yeah.
Do they sell it like that?
You can get them.
How much?
I don't know, probably $100 or something.
Oh, that's good. Yes, because it dies today.
The expensive bits are all on the giant, big old logic board here. It's got your RAM and, yeah. I think this is the built-in graphics right there.
Integrated.
I think is what that is, or it might be.
So was this before dedicated GPUs were in iMacs? Or do you have a dedicated
My
GPU?
laptop has a dedicated GPU, but
This doesn't?
this isn't. It does have a dedicated GPU.
Okay.
It's just not removable.
Oh, I see. I was like, because I don't see it.
From what I gather.
He really marked his territory.
No, I never should have a sticker.
Get a Sharpie. Just draw in there. That's going to destroy the entire operation. It can't boot up.
I don't know. I should have put like Luke or something.
Just
like,
mad
you open it up,
lad.
like, whoa! It's like all artwork and stuff in there.
Put some kind of dated meme. Should draw Big Chungus in there.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
The late 2015 had a Radeon
Wow.
something. Is that heavy?
Yeah, this is heavy.
Oh,
That's expensive. Put it back.
I believe you. I don't have to pick it up. That would be too much work.
That would defeat the purpose. Woo!
Neum, the iMacs from 2015, the warranty was void 3 years ago.
Whoops! No.
He knows what he's doing.
They don't go back.
They don't go back.
Could I have a dryer rack PC here?
So that was all he had to do. He just popped in the little SSD and then it goes right back.
Yep.
I like how you check to make sure. Getting those ports aligned is probably the tricky part.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go grab the cable.
Okay.
This thing goes in way easier than it came out.
Really?
No. Actually, yeah, it does go in. It's because I know which parts need to go where now. This will be fun trying to get the screw lengths right.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. Alright, I'm gonna go grab a Ethernet cable.
All right. We can go back to traditional Tailosive Tech Live again. Yeah. If you don't find the stream, I like how someone said, "This is incredibly boring." So then Ben responded with, "Thank you for your constructive feedback."
We'll get back to you in 10 to 12 weeks.
Let me get on that. Next live stream, we'll drive a motorcycle over shark-infested waters through a fire loop. And we'll be talking about the new iPhone at the same time, so it's tech-related.
Let me just make this rush for your entertainment. Not like anyone has to use this after we've...
Whoa!
This is what I'm talking about. See, but this is about...
What happened?
No, it's fine.
Oh. It broke.
Which screw is it?
You just hard cut to this iMac and it's like, wow, it looks so much better. It's smaller, but wow, the ports slid in there pretty well. They're working.
So I have 2 screws here.
Okay.
And it's on the top, so it's. There's one of these. I'm gonna put one of these back, but this is the part where you end up with more parts left over, type thing.
You put everything back, and then there's like 4 screws that went somewhere.
Well, heck, if it's in there, I guess I didn't need them.
Your complaint has been filed with the board of Big Felipe, High Council of Elders. I believe it's recommended you put an SD card in at this stage to ensure the alignment is correct.
Well, you know, if I have an SD card, micro SD
You
card.
must. Well, try a micro SD, see if it gets stuck in there.
Oh, remember the CD drive and the SD cards? Because you get used to putting them in.
Oh, yeah, this is probably my least favorite part of this old design. We would always just reach over and slide the SD card slot in here, but sometimes if you weren't looking, you would accidentally slide the SD card in here. We did that a couple times, I think.
Oh, yeah.
That works. Good enough.
Time to abandon ship. Oh, the chicken strips off.
I can't believe. Where did you see that? Who showed you that?
Overseas.
Oh.
One of the guys we were watching their TikToks and stuff. I never did it. I always hear about it. I walk by and just chilling.
You're like, I didn't watch TikToks, but I
heard
of them.
Check this out. Like, this is stupid.
Chicken strip. Does your state offer Google Fiber? I'm sure the state has it somewhere, but that doesn't mean we have it. We're not in the capital. Talk about the 17 Pro Max Ultra Plus. Otherwise, I'm not interested. All right. Bye-bye.
What?
Uh-oh. So that screw doesn't come out.
No, it's like, it's clipped in or whatever.
Chicken strips do sound good. Hey, Model Y Mike made it.
Mike. He's always got great audio. He's always mic'd up.
Ah, that's true. I don't think in all our podcasts we've ever had him have audio problem. At least when I was on. This is a late 2015 iMac.
Better late than never. I take that back. Sometimes just don't even show up.
Better never than late. Don't hear that as much.
Oh.
Let's see.
Oh, I'm really glad. Okay, I'm retarded.
You're surprised I'm not in Los Angeles. How do you know that?
Wait.
Doesn't fit.
How?
How do you do this without the website step-by-step guide up in front of you?
Fake it.
Big. Mike wants you to take apart his 24-inch iMac next.
I can take it apart for you. I don't know about putting it back together.
He'll do exactly that. I have some Louisiana-style chicken in the freezer. I should make that today. What makes the chicken Louisiana-style? Where it comes from?
Where it's been.
I don't think so. He's in Auckland.
What the heck is Auk?
No, I don't want a blue watch. I don't like blue, despite everything on my channel being blue. Peterman Valley says, Louisiana resident here, they're lying. Lies. There. I think we're gonna go eat some chicken after this. I like the square look. I just don't like the color blue.
Watch, he's totally putting the wrong screw in the slot. Go ahead.
We'll find out.
Probably cross-threading the snot out of this, but... I don't know what to do. I have the throw for that, so that...
Does it sit flush?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Let me just go in reverse.
You're welcome, Zach. Thanks for watching. Woo.
Whoop!
The whole thing. Let's see it better on this side.
More supreme.
Does it shock you that they're still selling Fusion drives in the base iMac?
No. We want your money!
No one's buying it, though.
No, they're not. Not yet.
Let's put a yoke on the 27-inch iMac. There you go. What's happening with the iMac?
Disappointment.
Ross, why did I call you Drew? I don't need to call anyone Drew in my life. Ross lost his keys inside, so he took it apart to go find it. That's correct.
It's kind of weird. It isn't really. I'm pretty sure that's where those were, but whatever.
Oh, well. We'll find out.
I don't really.
Did you just shrug burp?
Yeah. I gotta find the right lengths for which goes where. I'm gonna imagine the long screw goes in the long hole here.
Oh, that doesn't make any sense. There's a chip shortage. We need these.
Salsa and chips.
There's a chip shortage. Taco Bell is furious.
Corn tortilla inside.
Joke contributions to write inside the iMac. It takes a lot of balls to golf the way I do.
Woo.
No, I don't think they'll bring the yoke to other cars.
This would be great if I forgot something. Oh, I forgot to plug this in. Yeah! Take it all out again.
What else was there? We'll just play the live stream backwards.
Yeah. That'll be fine. I'm not really worried about it.
That's good. This whole thing exploded. You'd be like, well. Oh well. Long screws obviously belong in the short holes.
Correct. How right you are. That's why I have this inhibited check.
Don't do what the guy from LTT did with the iMac where they busted it. This isn't an iMac Pro, so that's not as likely.
What?
You want to take apart my iMac?
If you want me to, what do you want me to do to it?
Don't break it. And then we can say we have a better tech guy than Lane. Just kidding. No drama. Did you watch James Gunn's The Suicide Squad? No, I did not. I heard good things, though. I just don't have a way to watch it.
I'm still working on Mandalorian Season 2.
Yeah, you got to catch up on
I have
that.
not watched it yet.
Do you have Disney Plus?
No.
That's fine. Me neither. Well,
What
that's
are you
the
complaining
problem.
about?
Didn't want to.
I love how the motherboard has red Loctite on it. Unless it's some sort of grease, but
It has what?
red Loctite, I think.
What is that?
Oh, look at red. The other ones have blue.
Oh.
They came out a lot easier than I thought they would.
Let's see. No, we don't pirate movies.
Look at the shelf over there. There's all my movies.
Yeah, this is a better way. You can
A weirder way.
digitize all these. Is everyone like, Super 8? We're still going through all the... Haven't you bought a bunch of those that you haven't seen?
Yeah, there's a couple of them I haven't seen. Probably about a third of them.
We gotta catch up on the collection.
More Supreme.
Mike, someone already made that joke.
You're not funny if you get it the second time. Even though that's exactly what Harry did when they're in the with the science thing with the electron microscope. Peter tells him, and he goes up to MJ and
with
tells
Tobey
him the same
Maguire,
thing. Yeah,
which is now canon in the Marvel universe.
In that case, it would be funny the second time. But I missed the part where that's my problem.
Oh, of course. Red Loctite is like blue Loctite, except it's red.
I agree.
Wrong. Zach says he remembers digitizing DVDs with Handbrake on his MacBook Pro. Ross is like, I remember doing that too, yesterday.
Oh, gosh.
What's the point
Don't
of
share.
refurbishing a 2014 iMac in 2021? There's no point. However, a 2015, that's a different story.
Why not? Why? Because I'm not made of money, and it would probably be cheaper to do this.
It is. Objective.
Whatever.
This is very...
It works for what I need it to do. I think.
We'll find out.
We'll find out.
And you know, if all else fails, there's always... Oh my god. There's always the M1 chip. Ross's favorite. You can see all the dust. This is cool. This is the velocirating chamber of a velociraptor. Listen.
Ooh.
So Ross isn't used to rooms being this hot. He's used to an air-conditioned room, whereas I have grown up in...
You fool!
Pure hate. No spoilers for No Way Home. I haven't watched the trailer.
Fine.
Okay. I won't address it. Oh, hello, Peterman Valley. I got timed out for all caps posting yesterday. It wasn't me. Gesundheit. He's just sneezing all over. Okay. You can go in completely blind.
That's the best way to watch movies.
I disagree.
You're wrong.
Well, I think the trailers are the best part.
I agree. The problem is they're too good. The movie doesn't
Then you go watch the movie and it's all not what you were hoping.
Reality is often disappointing.
I love watching movies while I'm blind.
I got my eyes dilated and then I watched like, I don't know, something.
I played on getting my eyes blacked out. All right. I still have a DVD copy of The Hunger Games, so I could use a Fusion drive. Wait, what? Microsoft and Apple are dumb for removing CD drives when society still sells new DVDs. There's the solution.
That is a terrific Blu-ray drive.
To Blu-ray, because she has a blue lightsaber.
Yeah, my other DVD drive died.
Uh-oh.
I have the one for my MacBook Pro somewhere in here, but...
Triple kill. Whatever. Extermination. He's going to take his headphones to Shang-Chi and Eternals so he can blast music while the trailer is playing. Dude, isn't this a little much? Well, I put a pancake in my DVD player hoping it would play down Breakfast Club. But now it's just taking a smoke break.
It's gotta burn off all those calories.
See, that was good. No one made that joke yet, Mike. Trying to watch the Breakfast Club. Ben says he's committed to the cause. Ben! Just got my blue Reforged Skywalker lightsaber from Galaxy's Edge. What a nerd. I mean, congratulations, Zach. I'm live streaming my friend take apart his computer, so I...
Son of a friggin' biscuit. Really glad I didn't forget to put the FaceTime camera cable back in. Otherwise, it would have been really...
FaceTime cable?
Yeah, it would have been really difficult to get that.
Is it going? You think?
I get it.
It just won't work again.
It's good you're not this big fat guy, otherwise this would be really difficult.
Hey, iPhone Pro. I don't think that's a joke name. Thanks for becoming a member. Normally, if I was live at home, I would have the little activity rings light up.
Octadrew, because you have more members than most people.
Octadrew.
Meme community.
You really don't like that name, member.
That's what they call the service
When,
members. How many service members do you have? Well, 2 of them are out of service, so I guess I only have 2.
When people cancel their membership, we call it getting dismembered. There's the road.
If you didn't get it right the first time, you can do it again.
I think
Therefore, I am.
they have filters on here. I'm gonna switch to them when you're done.
Can you put your filter in my iMac? And it has a lot of dust.
No.
So,
I went into Endgame watching all the trailers, and I thought it was wonderful.
okay.
Okay.
Why?
I'm not sure why y'all young kids spend so much time FaceTiming. Tapping a clock to my face doesn't seem too socially acceptable or useful.
Get what that time.
Crickets. Drew, you don't strike me as a Zoomer. You act as if you were born when The Breakfast Club came out. And I love that for you, King. What are you talking about? I was in The Breakfast Club.
Who?
It's the guy that looked like me. In case you didn't know. Do you ever think that there would be a red iPhone Pro / Pro Max? Eventually. I hope so. Oh, don't retract your messages. We will see how dumb you are.
No.
Whenever someone retracts their message, I'm always like, oh, what did it say?
The biggest reason for that is probably grammar.
No. That's not it.
Are you sure about that?
It's because they're filled with regret. Waiting to die alone. Let's put a Model Y HEPA filter in the 27-inch iMac.
What makes it a HEPA filter? The holes are smaller.
Really?
Yeah. And there's
I
some
was
other.
going to say, you probably know a lot about
Yeah.
HVAC filtration systems.
So the HEPA filter, it's supposed to have a minimum rating of particles that it can filter out.
So the holes are smaller, that's the only difference?
Well, because they're smaller, the filter usually has to be bigger and longer. There has to be more surface area, because if you make the holes smaller, there needs to be more of them for the same amount of airflow.
They're full of holes. So that's when our analysis takes over. Are we going to give the iMac racing stripes? So it's faster?
Give it a ball and chain. You're slave.
For the record, yes, he did add this.
No, Apple employees put that in there. It's a cry for help. Help us! Help us!
Should we write something if someone donates a large enough super chat?
What do you want me to write in there?
I don't know.
I don't care.
It's like, it's up to you, but well, don't do it yet.
Oh.
You got to pick a price. This is your computer, so I'll let you decide.
Keep your money.
No.
You work for it. You work for it.
I don't believe
You
Ross.
often, he often. Oh, he didn't say anything further.
Write out the lyrics to Never Gonna Give You Up. We haven't decided on a price, so don't super chat yet. Ross's idea was nothing. Painting it red adds 50 horsepower. Got it.
To the police car chasing you, not your vehicle. Not yours. The other one.
The other one. Do you think Android would sell more in America if it had an iMessage app? I doubt it would sell worse. I don't think it would sell much better, but I don't think that's the primary reason. I think this is a stupid question. The main reason iMessage is so integrated and works so well is because it uses the same ID that the phone needs you to sign in with when you turn it on. So if it wasn't that with an Android, it probably wouldn't be as popular. because you'd still have to have an Apple account that's separate from the Gmail you sign in with. Just gonna see if we can line in these pins again.
Oh!
Yeah, you marked them, huh?
Not that it matters. You gotta tell. You figured you'd get shot all the way out here in space and just see how it went?
They're back.
Feet first mentality.
What's the other iMac? What?
This one?
2011. Old.
Yeah, I haven't opened that one up yet.
Are you going to?
Probably. If I have any of these laying around, I would.
What are you gonna do with it?
Oh,
Just give it a
making this up as I go.
give it a faster drive.
Yeah, that's the biggest boost.
You're not. You ain't a man until you can prove you can eat an entire 27-inch iMac.
Grind it up.
You could probably, very slowly.
Yeah.
Could sprinkle it across banana bread
Yeah.
over like 30
French
years.
dude who ate an airplane.
Really?
Yeah,
Is that true?
it is true.
Did you just take a little piece of it at a time?
It took him like a year. But yeah.
Thought you were
Like,
gonna be
why the heck
No,
would you?
he did it
Why
all
would you
at once.
want to eat an airplane? Like,
Why wouldn't you?
because it's got grease and all that crap.
It's like,
in it.
hey, two guys on a YouTube stream might talk about it one day.
Would you like to get cancer? If yes, proceed. With haste.
You think Apple will skip 13 since it's an unlucky number? No. It's 2 days before we know what it is.
Buy it or you're a nerd.
Put it in your butt. Drew, if you could own any airline in the world, which company would you choose? Southwest? I mean, West? No, Southwest. Which one is the highest net worth?
Probably American or Delta or something. I don't know if there's foreign ones. But
Okay. Arab Emirates? He did it over like 2 years.
wow.
It only took 2 years?
How fast do you think you were going? You must have been booking.
Can someone beat that record now? How big was the plane he ate?
Probably a single wing or biplane type deal.
Huh. I was gonna say. Mike asks, what airline would Ross prefer to smell?
To smell?
Yeah.
Okay,
Common question.
They're all recycled air and exhaust from the cabin anyway.
Yeah, how does that work? Do they have drastically different HVAC systems than most things, or is it pretty...
Oh, they use the exhaust. They recycle the exhaust from the engines because it's...
What? Really?
Yeah, well, that's what my brother's plane does.
Oh.
It's filtered when that goes bad.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it just pumps the cabin full of exhaust if
Well,
the
it's like
filter doesn't
heated
work?
air. It's filtered and whatnot, and like, it's not like bad for you, but
Huh.
it's very strange because it's heated. You got to think if you're pulling air from the outside,
Mm-hmm.
it's very cold up there, and the air is very thin. So you have this giant compressor that's pulling your plane across the sky, and it's like, oh, we'll just use some of that.
That is kind of weird. Do you know how HVAC works on spaceships?
No,
It must just...
a lot of
Nothing from the
redundancies.
outside. It's just recycling.
Yeah, it's probably got all the O2 scrubbers, which I don't know how that works, but you
Uh-huh.
scrub O2 off the floor.
Off the floor. People are saying, stay away from Delta. Well, the idea is if we bought them, we
Yeah, I
could
did have a
dissolve
good
them.
experience. I flew on Delta and no,
Wasn't good?
I don't know.
I have nothing bad to say. Or good.
It wasn't really their stuff. It was more so me because I checked in. But I checked in and then my plane, I did that before I arrived at the airport
Mm-hmm.
because it was supposed to be like 2 hours in between. So I'll just check in and I'll arrive. Well, then my flight I was on got delayed and I couldn't contact. And it was like a courier or travel agency. And they're like, you have to go through the travel agency to change this. I'm like, that's great. They're all asleep. And they're like, 6, 7 time zones away. And they're like, so,
Yeah, Delta sucks. So just buy, if we bought them out, we would dissolve them, sell all the assets.
sell your
We'll just have a bunch of money. I don't want to own an airline. I don't have a Cash App, but there's crypto keys in the description.
I don't think I've missed anything, but whatever.
Hide and Seek 2, shot on Red Komodo. Wow, someone remembered.
Oh gosh.
We filmed Hide and Seek in here.
Ugh.
Ooh, Ben says, I bought the airline. It seemed easier.
It seemed worth it.
I appreciate your knowledge of movie quotes. How many aliens would you be willing to tickle to come home from deep space?
They do not like it.
Just gonna ask that question and then have complete silence for like 10 minutes. No one says anything. The hand is moving.
Get in here. Strip the flesh from your fingernail here.
I think I do have a Cash App, I just don't know what it is.
It's cash. Literal money.
Ooh, Nathan says Inception is the best movie ever. Do you disagree?
No.
Okay.
I don't know about ever, but it's in the top 10 at
You
least.
said you don't disagree.
I don't disagree, but I don't agree. I can neither confirm nor deny anything about the Secretary's approval.
Who knows that one? Do you think Tailosive will ever get big enough where it can just give out free money?
A couple of freeloaders.
We could do that now, we just don't want to. Someone said Shutter Island was better.
I couldn't see it. The blinds were on the whole time. I forgot to open the curtains for the movie.
Yep. He said Rogue Nation. You got it.
Son of a freaking biscuit. I left this.
He says Tenet is good. I haven't seen Tenet.
It's tentatively. It takes a lot of your
It's
attention.
a Tenet out of 10.
Son of a biscuit. This is gonna be
Yeah, I didn't care for Shutter Island as much. Vigo is like, boo! Okay, because you're a member, I'll agree with you. I can be bought. You hear that?
I'm so glad I put this thing in here. It was really hard to do. Now we're gonna take it out again and get the order right.
Want me to hold it?
It's fine.
Okay. I won't.
Ow!
Only fan. That's the only fan. Get it?
Oh, what is this?
Did you like Interstellar?
Yeah, that was good. The thing with the Nolan movies is they all have this emotional thing going on, and then in Tenet they're like, "Yeah, we didn't need that."
I heard today that Nolan's next film is another war movie. Dunkirk 2, The Squeakquel.
Glad they made this cable really accessible and easy to get to. Oh, while holding the giant tinfoil wrap pieces of death.
That's Apple, you know. They think about these things. Actually, their goal with every new iMac design is how do we make this harder?
We don't want our users getting inside because they're just gonna muck it up. Get all mucky. Ew.
Yeah, I think this would be even harder with the 24-inch. Is that even physically possible to replace the SSD? Or is it, since it's a system on chip, you can't do anything?
That's actually really... That's a good idea.
iMac comes forward with harassment claims. Uh-oh.
Watch it, I'll see.
Nolan, with his practical effects, is going to detonate a real nuke for the Oppenheimer movie? No way. That's got to be a joke.
Probably be cheaper.
I had that idea when I was a kid. I was like, why can't we do these nuclear tests? Why don't we save one for a movie filming?
Let's just ruin the environment.
That way the...
For your entertainment.
No, not a dirty bomb, an H-bomb.
Look, okay, if it takes a shower before, it doesn't matter.
Nice and small. Really controlled. Start Select says, I volunteer as an extra. I don't think you want to be an extra on the nuke set. Yeah, you know what? It might be fun. You gotta just hide in a refrigerator, you'll be fine. Any tips to getting better rest? Because I always wake up
yes.
from a deep sleep with knots in my back and a swollen knee.
That is not good.
What do you think you should do?
If you want to sleep, okay, so you hear all the same crap. Go to bed at a regular time and all that jazz. That is true for the most part. Around the same time, then a couple hours. But if you drink water before you go to bed and you have a routine, drink like either a cup or like somewhere between 8 to 16 ounces of water. It will knock you out.
Really?
At least it does for me. That's what I was doing deployed. So you go brush your teeth and use the bathroom, do all that stuff. And then when you get back, I would use my phone every now and then, but when you put your phone down, it's like a mental decision. And sleep on your back. Your back is the best.
Mental decision.
Your back is the best posture
Really?
to sleep on because your spine is in alignment with everything.
Well, it's probably easy
I don't
when you
sleep-
have a little tummy.
Yeah, I know. I don't sleep with a pillow though, which is really weird, but
Yeah, I don't know how you do that.
it's my long
I
neck.
can't sleep on my back.
Brachiosaur.
I tried to sleep on my back the other night. I wouldn't fall asleep. I think it's because my gut weighs like 50 pounds, so it feels like a brick's on my spine.
When you go through basic though, and like the drill sergeants and all that crap are yelling at you, like you have to get sleep because if you don't, they're gonna do the same thing to you, and you're gonna be tired. So it's like it doesn't matter. You don't matter.
Who knows that one? I don't drink water before bed. I never thought about that. I'll have to start doing that.
It seems weird. But
I don't think it's
you're
weird.
full, and when you go to sleep, you get dehydrated. That's why when you wake up, you pretty much piss every single time.
Maybe that's my problem.
like-
I'm never full.
You don't have to be full, but like if you have water, because your body, your kidneys are like, yeah, let me catch up on that. It's like homework for your body.
Homework.
Your heart rate drops and all that stuff, so I guess your metabolism kind of slows a little bit.
I see. Wish they brought back the optical drive on newer Macs. Why? Wait, what does he mean? Like discs?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no. I disagree. Get
What
away from
is
it.
this? Okay.
It's like most people don't need it. Those who do will get stuff
More.
like this. It's fine. Mike says he only drinks 20 tons of water before bed. That's a start. It'll knock you out. I don't even look at my bed unless I intend on sleeping.
That is another good thing.
Really?
Yeah, there's a reason I don't really sleep in this room. Because this is like my studio spot and stuff.
Yeah.
I spend all my time here. And
Your
when I'm in the other
office.
room, it's like, time to abandon ship. I gotta go to sleep.
Are you waking up with knots in your back? Is your entire body just not circulating blood? Are your limbs falling off daily? I'd love to hear from today's sponsor.
What the heck am I doing with this thing?
Purple mattress.
Purple. Okay, mattress. I don't know. I sleep on a foam slab. It's a 5-inch thick foam slab from like upholstery or something.
That makes sense.
Like, it's just a piece of foam, and that's all it is. And I get knocked out, and it's great.
No, you don't have to have a dongle for everything. I'm just saying you just need an adapter for this, but nothing else.
Heck am I doing with this? This is like really tight. So I need to fit this in there.
Mm-hmm.
And it seems like this is in the way. I'm gonna pop this out just for hoots. Ow! It's pointy.
So sharp. Yeah, if you need a DVD drive, get a 2011 iMac. It's probably a lot cheaper.
Get a DVD player.
Ooh, even cheaper.
VCR.
Well,
DVD
I don't know
combo.
about that. 2011 iMac might be cheaper than a DVD player at this point. Yeah, Prestige is good, but it's weird that they based a character on Elon's car company. I agree. Dang. How does it? I'm surprised that. Oh! You touched it. That is palladium.
I think these are supposed to make like a little air seal or something.
Oh, I see.
Because it's got this. Or maybe that's where the screen sits.
Oh, okay.
So
These are plastic.
I don't know. There's a reason those are there. Otherwise, they wouldn't give it like little curtains. I mean, 5 curtain calls. I was an actor once thinking, look at me, look at me.
I hope people know that reference.
Am I in time for Alexander's panic attack?
I have a first-gen purple mattress, and it's very comfortable. The current models are supposedly even better. Yeah, and probably $8,000.
See, but like, does your mattress? Yes, it will make a difference.
No.
But like, if you get used to sleeping without one, and it's like having AC, you get used to not having it, and then you finally get one, you're like, man, I missed out. I should have had this thing the whole time. But if you always started with it, you never know what you got.
Yeah, well, especially if you get used to a purple mattress and then you go on a trip somewhere.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Like,
You visit a third
I don't know
world
any
country.
better than what I have.
Yeah.
It works for me, but
That's like me and air conditioning.
I guess you would keep trying mattresses until you found one that actually worked. But what if it's a mindset thing?
We've had the same mattress for like
The more money,
5 years, 6 years.
the greater the dollar sign attached to the mattress, the better sleep I'm gonna get with it.
You spend a third of your life on it.
I took out a mortgage for my mattress.
You should be putting more money in your mattress than your house.
Oh, that might not be a bad idea. Mine's in my mattress.
Why don't you just literally store cash in the mattress? Is that comfortable? Oh, his purple mattress was under $1,000. I'm guessing he meant $999 then.
My mattress is probably like $20.
Don't you have like a 30-year-old pillow?
I do. It's down feathers.
Wow.
There's my parents. I like, for whatever reason, it's just the way the ventilation on the pillow is when it's down. Just, I like it better. I've tried other pillows that are like synthetic and they get really hot.
Wow. You could probably replace all those air circulation parts with batteries. No.
I could just plug it in the wall.
No, that's too much. More comfortable to store my crypto wallets in my mattress. There you go.
Frank, digitize me.
400 pounds? That sounds heavy.
This is how easy it is to...
Okay, now we're going to install the second SSD. Ready?
I got it backwards. No.
All
This is
right.
not 20 kiloton neutron bomb.
Okay. 3 terabyte SSD installed. Tim Cook sleeps on a massive air power. Oh, I get it. Purple mattress, 400 pounds. Mr. Crab also stores cash in his mattress. Logical. So we don't need to mount this or anything. It can just stay there like that. Very stable. Okay. Now you guys can see I'm okay. I'm still here. I don't know what the iPhone battery's at. Ooh.
Alcohol. It's the solution we need.
Are you gonna take off the face?
Oh, shoot. How am I going to keep him on there? Oh, maybe I can.
No, he's there. Doesn't matter. You're not gonna see him. What's the alcohol for? Are you stressed?
No.
Okay.
To make sure this thing sticks.
Ah.
I'm sorry, little buddy. Casualties.
No. He's gone.
Erased from existence.
Bye bye.
Fan of that being, but whatever.
If you were going to continue getting iPhones yearly, would you keep getting minis? Only if they had 120 hertz. That's all I care about. 3 terabytes of solid state in a 2015 iMac. So it's rare. How much do you think you could sell this for?
About $10. Apple's like...
No, not trade-in. Trade-in is basically like, we'll not slap you in the face and you'll thank us.
The trade-in value of this was $600.
Yeah, that's not resale though.
Resale, it's about $1,500.
Trade-in is like a guarantee. You know you'll get it when you bring it in. Although if you took it apart and modified it, I don't know if that's guaranteed. But
hey, you can't do that.
Apple will just say, it's a win for the planet. Not for you though. It's a win for Earth and no one else. Thank you, Carson, for becoming a member. I now have 8 legs.
Octodrew. Hello, Parker.
Welcome, Mr. Schmidt.
Totally not going to twist my SATA cable here. Ah! Okay.
Uh-oh.
Heat and tension are good, right? Yeah.
One of a kind. It's priceless. Yeah, maybe if I'll sign it, it will lose half its value.
So, freaking biscuit.
Freaking biscuit. Waiting for the notch to go away? I don't know. I was thinking about that the other day, and I was kind of like, I don't even care about that. I might wait until it stops getting updates, or I have to upgrade for Apple Glass to work. That might get me to... Whoa. You've got a... What kind of heat?
This is the GoPro adhesive mount.
Oh, that's what you were telling me about.
Yeah, because I'm lazy and I don't have...
Well, does the metal being curved make it harder?
Yes. It does. That's why there's 2 now.
Oh. You look like a guy who could use 2. Make sure it's really asymmetrical. So it's funnier. La. Why is it like that?
Why is it crooked? Because
Yeah.
Okay. It matches the
Something
contour.
else need to go there?
No, that's where the hard drive was.
Oh. So nothing,
I
it
can
doesn't
put it up here
matter.
if I want to.
Nothing goes up here? Like the display or something?
I don't know. I mean, I figure it's below. Hey, if it runs into it, whatever.
Whatever. All right.
The
Someone's going to be really frustrated by that.
It doesn't look right. He put it in there and he's gonna have the map like that.
Now, whenever you look at this, we actually should take a picture of it open before you put the screen back on, and then make that
Look,
your...
it's all white and black. It matches. If
Oh,
anything,
yeah.
it's better.
That's right. That makes sense. Let's see. I have pink AirPod Max. Ew. Why? Not that the pink part, but just that it's AirPods Max. They're expensive. Have you seen those anywhere?
No, I haven't seen anyone wearing those.
Me either. You get
I've
out
seen
more
like
than I do.
YouTubers wearing, but
Yeah, that's what I literally said that on yesterday's stream. I was like, I've seen people with an audience wearing them, but that's it. I bet the sales on those are terrible. I'm not really for more government control, but if the government required Apple to disclose how many of each product was selling, I would be kind of interested.
not with that sale.
Tell us how well this product is doing. Terribly. We sell 1 Mac Pro a week. But seriously, if there's like, someone in the Discord was at the Apple store today and they saw like 50 people buy iPhones or something. And he's like, dude, there's new iPhones coming out on Tuesday. And they were like, oh well. They're made for YouTubers. How come I still don't want them? Let's go in. Jeez. The speakers look like padding.
Gotta make sure the iMac is comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
When you're comfortable, you're happy.
That way, if it gets shook around, it's comfortable.
We're pretty close to being able to turn it on here.
Really?
I'm not gonna put the adhesive on the screen yet. So just tape it on there.
Wow. So you can pop the screen on there even without...
I don't see why not. There's
Okay.
no switch or button or nothing.
You just keep it propped up right so it doesn't fall off, right?
Yeah, I'm just gonna tape it up. It'll be fine.
All right, fair enough.
That way you guys can get out of my room. I'm playing Minecraft.
No, they probably love this. I haven't streamed this long in a while.
Ask me questions. Anything.
Ask Ross anything. It's an ARA.
It's like that dog in the TIE Fighter.
That's such a good meme. My goodness.
But what does it mean?
These are cool light bars too.
I was like, Where does this cable go? I don't remember.
Where does this go? I too want an iPad mini that looks like a Pro.
Here, we're gonna hurt people's brain.
Oh no.
We didn't follow the path.
Does it do that?
Didn't base check.
Can it do that?
It's sort of a ride, really. Piece of junk, get in there.
I don't understand how you can memorize all this.
It's electricity, Mom! Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Ooh, you were right on the edge with this thing.
Oh? Can't have my wire wobbling around in there.
Mm-mm.
That's not okay.
No, no, no. This can't happen.
A little power interrupter. Psst.
Good thinking, Stanley.
Slice it up. Caveman. It's good thinking, Stan.
Tucked away. Can you wear rubber gloves to protect yourself from electric shock?
Yes. Depends on the electric shock, though, that you're getting.
Yes, I can.
Sometimes it doesn't matter.
Really? Is that in the
Nobody.
HVAC?
No. That I am okay. It's when you're an electrician in like a distribution facility or whatever. You have like the substations, and you open those up, and there's like 20,000 volts or something on it, and it's like, you're never really supposed to be working on it, man. They put these big old boxes in the way, so that way you don't get yourself killed.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Wait.
Shit.
I'm out of screws. Ah, we're done. Okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's it.
There's no more screws?
Let me grab my display.
What's this?
Wait. That was the blade drive screw. I didn't need it.
Oh.
Oh.
Sweet. Oh yeah, he put the He put the screen in the other room. All I need in my life is for my iPad Pro to be able to be used as a monitor. Have you heard of Sidecar? You can use an iPad as a monitor. Yeah, don't buy new AirPods right now. At least wait till Tuesday. We'll know a lot more. Ooh! It's time. Oh, you want to use your iPad as a monitor for your PS5? Bruh.
You can. You get an Elgato streaming device, and you can stream to it. People do it with their Switch.
What?
Yeah.
To the iPad display?
You stream into OBS, and you full screen the OBS, and it streams.
That's
like
a Mac, though.
Your Cam Link. Yeah. They use their iMac.
No, he's saying his iPad.
Why not?
iPad OS can't do anything. Everybody knows this. It doesn't even have a calculator app.
Like I said, good.
Yeah, there's ways to turn iPads into Mac displays. Try to put it on upside down.
Great.
See what happens. That's gonna be great.
It's gonna be great.
You need to peel the adhesive off the inside.
You need to peel the adhesive off your mom. Hang on.
Wow! With the OBS window on the iPad via Sidecar. Oh, you're right. Okay. I didn't think of that.
Oh shoot! Can you put that foam wedge back in there?
Uh-huh. It's kind of awkward that way. You can be taught. There. Pumbaa helped. A little. Alright. What's going on? Okay. Apple would make so much money if they made a professional animation software with the ability to use the iPod as a way of contact. That would require the iPad OS team to do work. This is the most dangerous part of the process.
That's the most dangerous part of the process.
It's gonna fall off.
She's falling for you. Why? Because she's a babe.
You get the connector attached?
No, I'm just getting it serious.
He said, don't forget to put the RAM back in.
You are absolutely right.
All right.
You're right, John. You're absolutely right. I was gonna wait till the end.
The iPad will never truly be a pro device until it gets a calculator.
All you have to do is put your thumb on the eyesight lens thing right there.
Okay.
Whoop. Ah! Thumb
Say
down.
goodbye, everyone.
Oh, you do this to me. Get in there. backlight going light, backlight.
Yeah, Apple making their own version of Photoshop would be nice, but it would probably be a subscription.
Because you'll buy it anyway.
They just copy the code from Adobe. They're like, oh, it's ours now. You're welcome. I'm surprised the 12 mini can stream this long. I thought the battery would have been dead by now. Dies. Is it connected? Let's make sure it's clean. So basically, if you tilted this down right now, the screen would just fall off.
Yes.
Awesome. Let's do it. Ew. Does it always look like that? Jeez. Chop it. Alright, he's tape.
You're stealing all the bandwidth, man.
Mm.
You're making a lose his focus.
Neem asks if you want to watch the Apple event on Tuesday.
Me?
Yeah.
No, I'll just get it from you.
Do you want to watch it with me?
I could, but why?
What?
I'm just gonna get it from you anyway.
Yeah. Final Cut isn't a subscription yet. They actually changed the official registration of Final Cut so that it can be registered as a subscription now. So there's some speculation going on that it will become a subscription eventually.
Subscription.
Pro tip, if you go to cancel your Adobe subscription, they will offer you a year at half price. And it's still too expensive.
Yeah, I agree.
I agree. Mine would have been $25 a month.
Or you could use DaVinci Resolve and suffer just a tiny bit and get most of the editing.
Free.
It's actually quite powerful.
Mm-hmm. My phone is on the beta.
Ah!
Whoa.
Wow.
You pulled the tape off. It pulls the screen.
I bet you if this thing tried to fall forward, just rip the tape. Tape would do nothing.
Is it that heavy?
The screen's pretty dang heavy.
Then they're expensive.
Absolutely.
I don't think Apple really wants my money. There's so many things they could do and charge me more for it if they just made 1 to 2 changes. I feel that way a lot.
Alright, well, that's enough dinking around with this thing. We're gonna fire it up here.
RAM? Is it in?
No, we don't need that.
What? It's over here. Out comes the phone. In goes the RAM. Man, I should have closed all the other apps. They're probably using up garbage in the background.
Let me.
Let me see if it'll let me. 1 sec. I know it freezes. The
You only
screen.
get one screen, so I'm going to be a little extra careful with this. If you don't mind waiting another 2 minutes.
Make sure I can. Yeah, I know. I see the video quality dropped a bunch. So I'm trying to close background apps. People are like, Starlink? We're not even on Starlink. We're on Comcast right now. This is what happens when you stream over Comcast. I wonder why the quality went so far down.
YouTube's like, let me get that for you. Probably because of people streaming football on Comcast service. Today's the first day of football, I think.
Gee, thanks, Xfinity. Yeah, lots of tape. So everyone asking me to go back to streaming on Comcast, this is what it would look like. Wonderful.
You can either have bad or bad.
These are your options. I should use DaVinci and Affinity Design, but I can't be bothered learning your software. Also, I can get tax back on my Adobe subscription.
Nice.
Like, yay, the money I made is my money.
Thank you for giving me my money back. You just wouldn't have taken it in the first place. I don't mind taxes. I just prefer to be there when they're
never heard of Optimum. They were streaming on the 12 mini. The connection was a lot better at the beginning. I don't know what went
The
wrong.
antenna's hot, probably.
So when the antenna's hot, it just like
I don't know. Maybe it's throttling
hoops the
itself.
quality.
Trying to save the.
I'll close background apps on my iPad just in case. That's it. See what I can do. Did you know that the Aptera is wider than a Hummer? Yes. It is wider. I just don't think the width is as big a problem as people think it is. No, the internet's not called Optimum. You silly goose.
Syndrome. Oh, that's right. All the stuff's back in there. I expected to just fall over.
Ram's going in.
Hey, it's private time. Can't be. You're peeping Tom. Look, I just want to use the bathroom, man. You're in here trying to watch me pull my pants off.
Ross, what did I tell you about singing?
Oh, we need locking mechanisms on the ram doors.
That was good. Stick. Yeah, if only the YouTube app would let you decide bitrate. Oh, looks like it went back up.
No.
Maybe closing the iPad apps did it. If only there was a way to close all background apps at once. That would save us time, money. So what are you going to do if you try to turn it on and it doesn't turn on?
I don't know. Open it back up or just take a break.
Shoot.
Smart. Easy killer. Smart.
Luckily that was off camera so no one saw it, but I just bonked my head on the light bar. And no one will ever know.
Get in here.
All right. These are your files.
Just smokes and dies.
You plug it into the wall and it just catches fire.
Oh, the power supply pins were touching. Oh, would you?
Is that possible?
Yeah.
Great.
Snake.
I like how you just have a Ethernet cable doing nothing.
Yeah. I don't need it, but when I need it, I have it. It's giant.
You should donate the computer to poor people.
Oh. Like my son.
They'll really appreciate the speed. How much RAM is it?
32.
32.
I
Same as
could
mine.
go more, but there was no point because I was hitting a threshold. I'm like, why even bother?
Yeah, maybe there's going to be too much moisture in the computer from all the blowing. That could that could be the problem.
Look at the 2011 versus the 2012 or 2015. So what's that lighter?
Oh.
Ew. Oh.
Gross. It's different. All right. Power's going in.
Oh, rip this thing out. It's too short. Sorry, the other cable.
Sorry.
I guess we'll use the disgusting one.
Yeah, we all know Fios is better, but it's not out here. Not out here in the middle of nowhere. Does Ross remind me of Quinn Nelson?
Who?
Not really. He's not that tall. They're both talented individuals. Different. Yeah, that's a good,
Tries to get
perfectly good biting height
convenient.
on that light bar. You should just keep the tape on there for a couple of years.
Yeah. I don't care.
Okay. This is the moment of truth.
Oh.
There's a lot writing on this.
It'll work. It'll be fine.
All right. Should it make a sound?
No, I don't know.
Hey! First try.
Congratulations, your power supply is not plugged into the wrong port.
Not plugged into the wrong thing. Okay, we heard a sound.
Is there enough fingerprints on this thing?
No.
Oh my god.
Actually, some of the first Tailosive Tech live streams were on this computer in this room. Long time ago.
I probably should have held the button before.
How did we get that many fingerprints on a touchscreen? Well, when you take it off, you gotta hold it.
It's trying to boot up on the other. Okay.
Hey, it's working. Maybe it'll be much faster.
Well, the OS isn't even loaded yet.
Oh.
No, we literally ripped the RAM out.
The baby isn't even hot. You literally ripped everything out. So it's gonna be like a brand new Mac now.
I would hope.
Okay.
If I get the base model of this year's, it would be equivalent.
You hold it in the middle. Well, I don't think I could be wrong, but when you take the display off, you don't want to hold it from the inside, right?
The edge. I don't really care. I don't have any artifacts. I want it to be flat, spread the surface area.
Yeah.
You just don't want to grab the corners because pointy things are where the failures.
There's fingerprints because you can clean the front. You can't clean the back once it's on there. So. Yeah,
Mac OS.
Oh, shut up! Look, I'm not blind, okay?
Wow.
Turn the camera. I don't want to see him.
Yeah,
Don't get my Wi-Fi password.
I don't want him to see your passwords, so we're gonna focus on this iFixit kit for a second here. How does it have macOS on it already? People are figuring out by the sounds your keyboard's making.
Hey. Well, I had it in my laptop this morning, and I loaded the OS on it. I went into the recovery mode and said, "Put it on this one." It's like,
so
30 minutes.
The drive he just installed, he already put a fresh copy. Which version of macOS?
Mojave. That's as high as my little MacBook will go.
Oh, okay. So this is Mojave on the iMac?
I'll just update it. I just needed a way to...
How high does it go?
This is on Big Sur before. Like, it'll go...
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Hi.
Yeah, I really hope you'll clean all those fingerprints. No, they're here to stay. Ross
Data and privacy, give us your money.
had every Ross had every reason to be very upset with me because when I would come over to live stream or work on his computer, this computer, years ago, before I was full-time on YouTube, I would often be watching videos or reading the chat, and then I would laugh uncontrollably.
And he laughed!
And then I would spit all over the display, which never bothered me, but Ross noticed it a lot. He notices it whenever he comes over to my house and looks at my screen. It's got flakes all over it. How is the video so shaky? My cameraman's doing a terrible job.
Trip over the board. Oops!
That's interesting. It's still got the two-factor authentication working. So his Wi-Fi is working. We're not showing that for obvious reasons, but it's letting him sign in. Optical image stabilization doesn't work when you're live streaming. For some reason. I don't know why it doesn't, but
Probably uses too much juice.
Does Ross normally have good cable management?
Normally.
Normally, yes.
Only when it matters.
He's much more organized and clean than I am. Does he? Do you own an RGB light strip?
Yeah. There's actually one on the table right now.
There's one on the ceiling too.
Yeah, on the ceiling. So these things will actually do.
But this is a light bar and this is a light bar.
It's funny because both of these put together cost more than the iMac does.
What? Ooh, it's a lightsaber.
Yeah. Can make it do the mantis shrimp here.
The mantis shrimp. Here it comes. Hey! Yeah, it's so blown out on the screen. Does it show up?
Yeah,
it
it's
does.
very bizarre.
It looks way better in person. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Now you're ready for... Dude, this is a gamer setup all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Put it over your Mac. Now it's... Or...
Oh, what is this? I need a password to make. What do you mean password?
Now you're a real YouTuber. Moment of truth explodes. I'm surprised it worked on the first try. I was expecting it to go horribly wrong.
Hi guys, this is my new stream. Not for everyone on the internet.
Sunday morning.
Shut up!
Ooh. This will look cool. Let's try.
Light falls from the ceiling.
Whoa!
It's weird because it's color, but it's light, but it's color, but it's not. It's like you're fine, but you're not fine.
I can add bubbles too. That's what. Beam.
Just give everyone nauseous feelings.
8mm dance party. Oh yeah. Bubbles. Makes so much sense.
Look at the bubbles.
Now it is time for celebration. My final message. Change the world.
I didn't want that.
Okay, I turned off the filter. This is what it looks like without any layers. Hey, you get to choose your dark mode theme.
Dormammu.
Yeah. Dormammu.
It is true.
When you come on eBay, I've come to bargain.
I've come to bargain.
What? Party time. You should get Ross to start a YouTube channel. He has one.
There's nothing on.
No, there's YouTube groups on it.
Not right
It's
now.
amazing. Not my diagnosis. You're gonna do a speed test?
Yes, that's what I'm putting that drive in there.
Oh, okay.
Well, this.
William says he should be studying right now, but this is too entertaining.
Would you like to do it? I don't care. Stop.
Is this making everybody sick? Feels like we're in the boring company tunnel now. Any new info on satellite communication for the new iPhone? Nothing new. Nothing I haven't already talked about. But we'll find out on Tuesday, basically. Are you in a rave? Correct. This would be a great time for someone to tune into the stream. They just show up like, oh, they're replacing an SSD, and then it's just Drew with RGB. I'm streaming on the YouTube app. Unfortunately, that's the best app for this purpose, which is a shame. Dude, there's so many pop-ups right now. Does it feel faster at all?
Yeah.
Really?
It does, yeah.
What feels faster about it?
Everything.
Everything.
Just goes faster.
Okay. So you'll have to remind me what the speeds were
What if you
before.
could add up how much time you waiting for stuff to load?
Oh, it's probably years.
Yeah, it's probably at least a year.
I wait a lot between uploading
Especially
and
when
exporting. Any new information on the Boring Company? No. Oh, is it time?
It is time.
Okay.
So let's
Here we
put
go,
this at
ladies and gentlemen.
5. Let's see our target
Speed
disk here.
test.
So we're gonna
Oh,
try.
did it work? Did it show up in the storage thing?
Yeah, I'm sure it did.
Okay.
We're gonna try our small one here first.
Small,
Whatever that is.
Untitled.
I don't know. I don't even know.
What did they look like?
Whatever. Let's try that.
All right. Hey. 1400.
Yeah, I guess. This isn't even like. Oh, what you call it? This isn't the NVMe thing in the back.
Really?
This is the other one.
So this is faster?
This is much faster. This is like the NVMe or that I had in there. Let me pull up the.
Big Thur.
I probably need to format the other one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, here we go. So 1 terabyte PCIe internal physical volume.
So this one will be even faster?
Yeah, ready, erase that. We're gonna
Alright.
call it.
Access from a program.
You can't mess with him. He's a scrub lord.
Scrub.
It failed. It croaked.
It croaked. Jeremiah, thank you for the super chat. Sup from California. Are you opening up the iMac? Dude, you missed it. That was like the whole stream. Thankfully, YouTube lets you scrub backwards, but we just put it back together. We've been live for almost 3 hours. Whoa. Does it not let you reformat it?
No, I just did.
Oh.
Just because this thing I think was
Oh,
using
okay.
it, which is why it's
I see.
slow, but I changed it.
Select Scrub Lord. Alright.
It's very sad. I thought it'd be taller.
Oh.
But either way, it's fine.
So are they equal in speed somehow?
Yeah, I guess because the other one was Fusion. This one's not. It's
Whoa.
so. It just needs to be consistent. If it's consistently above like 500, that's fine for me.
So when you're editing stuff.
Yeah.
That's what makes the impact. Wow. Wasn't it like 60 before?
Yeah, it was 600 with the flash, and then as it go under a load, it would drop. And this one will probably do some of the same, but just I don't think it'll drop so far.
But now it's over twice that.
Yeah, let's
Dang.
No,
It did not feel like 3 hours. No, it didn't. I'm surprised the
I
phone
thought it
didn't.
was 2. I thought it'd be a lot shorter.
Well, we're at 150, so 10 minutes it'll be. No, not 10 minutes. Math. I'm not good at it.
3.
3 would be 180. So another, yeah, it's 2.5 hours.
Oof.
That's correct.
I'm sorry, man. I know you're upset.
No, I'm good. We got nothing to do tomorrow. It's my day off. We've done it. It was a success. Are you gonna adhere it to the? You gonna use tape or anything, or are you just gonna leave it like that?
I'll wait for a while.
Okay. See if anything goes wrong. You excited for air power?
But get this though, I probably could have made it faster with an adapter and like an actual NVMe, because this is like the old Apple proprietary one. So this is actual Apple Flash stuff.
Right.
This is what came out of this machine with
Right.
that part.
Yeah.
So that's what went back into it. So you can have experience it for the first time 6 years ago today.
This is as fast as it's gonna get. How do you turn them into a fusion drive?
We did it through terminal.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've done it before, but
I just now got
it's not worth it.
It's not. So you'd rather just have 2 separate drives and
I have 2 SSDs, so yes. But if I did not, I don't even know if I'd bother.
Is there a way you can combine them? Is that what he was
You
asking?
can
Okay.
combine them. You do it through terminal to make a
I
fusion.
see.
It's like an Apple or a,
So it'll treat it like
Macros.
it's one drive
yeah. That way, if one fails,
from
it goes both.
Microsoft. Huh. All right. It's been done. This is now a 4 megaton. Ooh. So it's over twice as fast in write and read?
Yeah, I guess. This is the read was like 1800 on the little one,
Uh-huh.
but I don't know how much of that was the OS and gets in the way, because I would use it under load and it would, like, the needle would drop back, and it was really annoying. I should
Darn.
just import some write footage and try that.
Yeah, that might be fun. You want to do that off stream?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you for staying involved in this longer than typical live stream, everyone. It's been fun to document the experience. I've learned a bit, I'd say. I didn't know what the inside of these looked like,
So much.
or how much you'd have to do to get access to all that. But thank you all for tuning in, and for all our new members that make me Octadrew, and our super chats. Do you have anything you want to say before we wrap up?
Don't tell them anything.
Would you recommend this?
If you have no other option.
I'm guessing you'll store the OS and apps on the 1 terabyte?
That is correct. I have to move them over. And that might
Okay.
be why it's not as fast, because it's trying to transfer it all over from one to the
Oh,
other. So when I put
gotcha.
the OS on the actual drive,
Then it would
it might
go faster
yeah, it might
then.
go faster.
Cool. Alrighty. Sounds good. Thanks all. Have a great day.